Oh man, they say NLE Choppa out here what baiting? Sexy Red just pissed off the wrong person? Man, we talking about it all today. You know we finna get messy. Subscribe right now. Tales from the crib. Matter of fact, you know what you need to do? You need to hit that like button. While you at it, hit that notification bell. Cause we gotta look for Trippie Redd cause he just disrespected Coi Leray. Man, it's just disrespectful out here. But it's your boy Jesse J, Fuller Supreme 305 with my co-host
Chico Grande Chico 2 times. What is up, Crib Crew? We're back for another week. A lot of nastiness.
I know.
A lot of rumors. A lot of people in jail. A lot of suits. So it's a normal week here at Tales from the Crib.
We just came off of MLK. What happened? It's a new year. I thought some new was gonna happen. I thought we were supposed to be bigger, better, brighter, healed.
We're like South Park, bigger, better, and uncut.
Oh man, that's just messed up. It's definitely uncut. Just like this episode today, man. We get into it, man. Tales from the Crib, episode 191. Man, you hear the beat, man. Let it jam out. Hey.
Shout out to me for getting this beat. You know, I gotta get the fire beats. Everyone asks, where do you get the beats from? Let's go ahead and start the show. If you want more music, check out our music reaction channel, Crib Reactions. Get us to 15,000 subs over there. But that's not what you're here for. You're here for Tales from the Crib. Let's go ahead and get this show started. Happy late MLK Day. But MLK Day did not go so great for everybody, co-host. What happened?
I mean, man, it's looking crazy out here, man. Sexy Red shares AI-generated picture of her and MLK, Martin Luther King, to celebrate MLK Day. Now, this is just disrespectful. Like, they're saying that basically what's going on is, you know how this generation is going crazy with the whole AI stuff. They making these crazy pictures of different people. Like, Angel Reese had an AI picture. But now they got Sexy Red with MLK, and it looks like...
Before AI, though, they still have Photoshop. People act like that ain't new.
Yeah, Photoshop, but I mean, this looks way better than Photoshop. They got my dog in.
That looks like a wax figure.
You think so?
Yeah, It looks like from one of the wax museums.
No matter of fact,
because there's like no life to his face. You know, like all the wax figures. You know, it's like they look really good, but you could tell they're like dead inside.
Well, I mean, it looks like you. Looks like you was okay with this, but I mean, Miss Bernice.
I thought I was saying you look like you're dead inside.
Nah, I would never say that. Nah, but I mean, it sounds like you. I mean, you know what's going on, but Miss Bernice King ain't know what's going on. This is
she ain't in tune, man.
She's one. I mean,
she should have been mad 10 years ago when everyone was doing the Chief Keef MLK memes. Did she say anything then? No, she probably was like no, because Sosa would have been there. I mean, Sosa would have marched with MLK if he was alive at that time.
He wouldn't.
He would have. You know, he probably would have led the march.
Whoa.
He probably would have gave the "I Have a Dream" speech.
This is disrespectful. They need to slander you in the comments right now. You can't say anything.
What?
You can't be talking about that.
You can't have Sosa give the speech on MLK Day?
Hell nah. See, this is exactly what the old people was talking about. Yeah, young people got no respect for these elders. MLK out here did a lot, man. He marched for a cause. He marched for a reason.
March on 63rd.
It's horrible. Like you don't see them doing this for Christopher Columbus Day. You don't see them.
They're trying to cancel Christopher Columbus Day.
For what?
Because they didn't even land in the United States.
Man, that's old, man. They still count them. You don't see them.
Enough.
You don't see them got Christopher Columbus out here on pictures next to Sexy Red with milk mustaches. But you got that with MLK.
Who you getting milk mustaches?
I mean, clearly that's what's going on. That's what Sexy Red trying to do. She's saying a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, and on top of that, I think
she did also post one of the old social memes with MLK, but then also added herself to it.
And then Sukiyana said she said she was do something with MLK also. So Miss Bernice has been hearing a lot of disrespect towards her pops.
Yeah.
So I mean that's why I understand where she coming from. Because I mean, if I had a dead relative, I wouldn't want nobody talking all this crazy about it. But I mean, it's the culture nowadays. These kids don't care. They're doing what they want to do, and it's funny. And I really didn't know it was a problem until now. I mean, like you said.
I wonder if it's like everyone's on social media now. Because I don't know if maybe she wasn't on social media back then. Because you know, like kind of like older people got onto social media late. True. So who knows? Like 10 years ago, she might have still not messed with social media back then. She may be on like Twitter now. So I think that's what she said. Right? Was Twitter?
Yeah, I mean,
or X. You know what I'm saying?
She said it on X. I mean, we got the comments right here, man. We gonna play it with the famous Martin Luther King speech. You know, to brighten up this episode before my co-host gets toxic.
I'm tired of marching. Tired of marching for something that should have been mine at birth. I don't mind saying to you tonight. I don't mind saying to you tonight that I'm tired of the tension surrounding our day. I don't mind saying to you tonight that I'm tired of living every day under the threat of death. I have no martyr complex. I want to live as long as anybody in this building tonight. And sometimes I begin
Degenerate,
to
ghetto,
doubt whether
inch,
I'm
or
going to make it
trash?
through.
That's
I
crazy.
must confess I'm tired.
She tired, but I mean, honestly, you know, the real thing.
I mean, what are they talking about? I mean, even when we were in college, the MLK was on the flyers for parties.
She didn't like that either.
She didn't. I mean, but
She don't like none of that type of stuff. She wants him to be honored. Remember, they got a statue of him for a reason. You want to see MLK, you go to the statue. Besides that, you don't put him on your
everyone
flyers.
posts pictures of MLK. Like, you act people like don't post pictures of MLK on like Instagram and Facebook since like that's been a thing.
What you doing, Christopher Columbus? There's a clear picture of Christopher Columbus out there. You
don't post Christopher Columbus because he didn't do nothing.
He found America, allegedly.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be fine at the cookout.
This
guy, you're not gonna be allowed in. They're like,
What?
go hang with Christopher Columbus, you jerk. That's what they're gonna say.
Ain't no Triscuit cracker. I'm not a light brown cracker.
Yeah.
Nah, but
you're definitely not a Ritz.
Nah, but honestly, what she's really upset about is the whole this whole Trump thing that's going on. How he says he's gonna release the declassify files of like JFK and everybody.
And then we'll see that our own government had something to do with this,
Yeah.
just like allegedly our own government with JFK.
You saw the video of the JFK one?
Yeah, where it looks like the guy riding a shotgun turned around and shot him.
The driver, I think it was driver.
Not the driver, the guy riding a shotgun.
Yeah,
Shotty.
They had that.
Shotty with a shotgun.
Mm-hmm. And then they have these messages from like J. Edgar Hoover. I think J. Edgar Hoover. He had like they released police reports right now allegedly talking about like MLK, how they was like spying on him and how he was like messing with all these girls and how he was doing all these orgies, like a whole bunch of crazy stuff.
So like, MLK was famous doing famous people things. Allegedly, that's the standard.
I mean, that's what they're saying, but you know, people don't want to talk about him like that in that light. Even though some people say he was, but like you don't want to talk about him in that light. You just want to talk about him as in like the things he did for the people. Because even they got on B Simone because B Simone said like MLK isn't a great man because he fought for free. He fought for all the rights and everything, but he still cheated on his wife, so he was a horrible man. And they like smashed him for that.
I mean, sometimes to be a great leader,
you gotta crack a few eggs.
You gotta crack a few eggs.
Disrespectful. This is exactly why the beef.
I mean, it's just like, think about it. It's like that's what they say. Like, hey, you can't trust those basketball players. Like, they cheating on the road, or football players that cheating on the road. It's like, oh, he's a civil rights celebrity, probably cheating on the road.
Yeah, I mean, he understand he was doing that. I mean, and also, they have that problem, and also I remember his kids was mad that I guess he wasn't spending a lot of time with him because he spending a lot because he was like a civil rights person
for their freedom.
It's not. I mean,
he doesn't have time
both.
to be daddy when he's fighting for freedom.
That's just
Daddy got to fight for freedom. You go play with mommy.
You gotta
go play with mommy and your little childish things while I fight for freedom. That's what he told him.
It's a sacrifice you got to make.
It's a sacrifice you got to make
for freedom.
Yeah. For freedom.
Oh, horrible. But nah, I mean,
apparently you didn't listen to the speech.
I did. Of course I listened.
You weren't inspired.
I wasn't.
You didn't have no dream. You only have nightmares.
We got the podcast. It's a dream. Nah, but I mean, at least Sexy. I am proud that Sexy Red did apologize real quickly, and on top of that, she took down the photo. Well, she took down this photo of the AI generated, but
then she put the Chief Keef one on.
She left the Chief Keef and her, the Million Man March with her like holding a stack of money in her hand. I mean,
that was my picture for the longest on Twitter. The Chief Keef. It was like Chief Keef, MLK, and what's his face? I'm drawing a blank.
The
more radical MLK.
Reverend Jesse Jackson?
No.
Who?
They're gonna get mad at you.
Malcolm X?
Malcolm X, thank you. It took too long.
What?
Minus 2 points. Minus 2 points. Minus 5 points. Comment down below how many points. Because it took too long to know Malcolm X.
Oh my God!
I knew Malcolm X.
It could have been George Washington.
I was just having a brain fart on camera.
It could have been.
This guy should have known Malcolm X like this.
It could have been George Washington Carver.
Nope. You're not talking about Mr. Peanut Butter.
It could have been the great P.
This guy wants to talk about peanut butter. I'm talking about the great
Did he?
Malcolm X. See, setting people back. It's exactly what we're talking about. Bernice, hit me in the DMs.
Nah, but once
you can come on the show and correct my co-host.
But once again, I applaud Sexy Red for being an adult, taking accountability, and deleting it off her page.
She posted another one. What accountability is that?
It wasn't as bad as this one right here with her being disrespectful her in the club.
So because like one's AI with photorealism versus one's like an old Photoshop from like 2013, that one's okay.
I mean, hey. I mean, yeah. At the moment, right now,
it's all okay. I think Bernice was just being extra because I mean, at the end of the day, she like I said, you act like your dad ain't been used for party flyers,
which is wrong.
For 20 years, and then you want to single out Sexy Red. I think Sexy Red was an easy target, honestly, for Bernice King, and she set her eyes on Sexy Red because I feel like that this was a way to get herself back in the news. Honestly, I mean, because, like, what's the point?
You know what? You are right.
Sexy Reds is a ratchet woman, but she's super famous, and she's famous for being ratchet. And then everybody in the world uses MLK in some sort of way in MLK Day, in even ways that may be borderline not cool. And she wants to single out Sexy Red when this isn't even a crazy picture. She's literally holding his hand. She's not making out with him. She's not twerking on him. She's literally looking at him, and it looks like a regular classic dance. I mean, so it's like literally nothing disrespectful here.
You might be on to something because the inauguration.
It's not my place to say.
You might be on to something because the inauguration did happen on MLK Day.
That's racism.
And some people talked about it, some people talked about it, but it didn't get a lot of views. But for some strange reason,
anytime you talk about it, they shadow ban you.
But as soon as Sexy Red pop up, they do this. It's going viral. Everybody talking about it.
Ratchet goes viral. Why do you think you go viral? Because you're ratchet.
First off, I listen to Selena Gomez.
You be in the streets.
I listen to Taylor.
You wouldn't be on the dirty.com if you weren't ratchet.
I listen to Taylor Swift. I'm a Swiftie. What do you mean?
Check out the dirty.com and look him up by his street name.
Nah, speaking of dirty, I like that segue. So you segue into the next topic then. Mm-hmm. Speaking of dirty dogs.
Speaking of dirty dogs.
Speaking of dirty dogs, I mean, first off, before my co-host gets disrespectful,
you are your brother's keeper.
Horrible. Before my co-host gets all disrespectful, I just want to say congratulations to Coi Leray being pregnant, having a baby. It's a beautiful thing. I hope she has.
You know what I thought about?
What
when Coi Leray got pregnant and how upset you would be that you would be like Tyrese. Congratulations.
Well, I didn't want to get Coi Leray. Oh my God, disrespectful. But
your little shawty wop got pregnant.
Nah, but
by Majin Buu.
Disrespectful, but if you didn't know, Coi Leray speaks about being cheated on. Nothing worse than being cheated on. I wouldn't wish this parent on my worst enemy. Now, Cole, I gotta ask you this. Now, they always say, like, if you date a stripper or date a girl in the nightlife and she posts all this crazy stuff on her Instagram, you can't get mad if she don't want to change her stuff, right?
Oh, it's just saying if you marry a party girl and then wonder why she's partying, it's kind of on you.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
So basically, if you get pregnant by a rapper and the rapper out here doing rapper things, is that on you?
That's what I'm saying. That's like women that marry basketball players and then be like, he was on the road cheating. Like, he's a professional basketball player. That's literally in their contract. They get 3 girls in every city on the road. No, I'm kidding. That's not true.
I mean, but I do understand that. But at the same time, I do know weapon.
Nah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like she could still be upset.
Of course,
it just depends on what the situation. Were they just like cooling and she got pregnant, or are they really trying to have a relationship where they want to get married and have a family?
You don't know this Coi Leray and Trippie Redd story?
And then this. What do you mean? I know they were together before, but that's what I'm saying. He had to work his way back.
He had to know.
So that's what I'm saying. Did he work his way back, or was it like we're friends? They're just cooling and they started hooking up again, or was it like they were actually like trying to date on some real stuff again, and then he did this? Because that's 2 different things. If they were just hooking up and she got pregnant and then she's like, why is he out here doing this while I'm pregnant? It's like, well, did y'all have that conversation? Did y'all say y'all were trying to have like a family?
True.
Or is this like just something that happened? So I just think it's crazy. And then seeing her in all kinds of DMs and stuff, like where she's talking to his old friend. What's her name?
Oh, Alexa? Yeah, Alex.
Yeah, but it's basically like Alex.
Like, yeah, it was her dad. AYLEKS. But I mean, so basically that's the crazy thing. So what happened was, so he went with this Alex girl first, went out with Coi Leray next, broke up with Coi Leray, then he started going with the Sky Morales girl, went out with her for like 2-3 years. He cheated on her, It went all viral. He admitted to cheating and everything. Then the next year he go back out with Coi Leray. So it's like he just broke up. You broke up with him because of cheating. You seen that he just lost his last girlfriend because of cheating, and then you thought it was a bright idea. Like, oh yeah, we should start talking again.
She thought she was special.
They started.
That's what they all think.
Talk about what you were saying about were they serious? And like, was it like they just cooling, going study? Like they was posting each other online and everything. They was posting each other online. She was at his concerts, at his
That's
shows.
why I said it could be shame on him because they were like kind of
He bought her
public
a
with
car.
everything. They were super public with everything, but it is what it is.
I mean, it is. It is. It's just
It don't matter.
It's regular basic like Hollywood stuff. Like you see these entertainers, none of them is faithful. They all messing with different people, got hoes in different area codes. Just like Ludacris said.
Hey, what is it? They say Nick Cannon has his how many families does he have? Like 7?
He had like 7 families.
7, 8 families, and he has them all throughout the United States. And he goes and plays house basically for like a month at one, and he like rotates as he's like doing stuff.
And he doesn't allow them to date or anything like that. Like they only can date him. So I mean, they sign up for it. I mean, some people sign up for it, but I don't think
that might be annoying though.
It is definitely annoying.
Having that many wives, it was basically
all those different conversations, all that attention you got to give. But I mean, I don't feel like Coi Leray that's what she signed up for. I mean, like I feel like she thought that this probably was going to work around this time, or I mean, she probably thought that she wasn't going to get pregnant. But I mean,
all right, what do you think the odds of their baby? Is their baby going to be like a good-looking baby or a
she'll be an amazing-looking baby
or a gremlin baby?
Nah. It's just I think it's just Trippie Redd with all the tattoos. That's what make him looks like a gremlin.
Trippie Redd looks good without tattoos. Pause.
Oh Lord,
Pause.
Not like that.
He's like, I like the hot Cheeto hair.
I mean, hey, that's what ex-girlfriend like, and that's what everybody was saying. So as soon as the whole rumor dropped that as soon as this whole information dropped that Coi Leray said that cheating's the worst feeling ever, everybody started storming the TikTok, and then basically that's how the other ex-girlfriend ended up getting into this whole situation because everybody was like, oh yeah, he was messing with you.
Oh yeah, and then they were having a conversation, and the whole time it's like, why is he talking to the girl instead of just talking to him?
What you
mean?
So
that lets you know that maybe they're not on the best talking terms. Like Coi Leray was talking to the girl in the DMs.
Oh, okay, we got the DMs right here. We're going to show that. We're going to play the DMs. We're going to play the videos, so show the DMs, and also it's going to have Coi Leray's father in the background. I forgot his name, Mr. No Neck. Benzino. Yeah, Benzino. So we talking
favorite rapper?
Yeah, Benzino's going to be talking in the background about this whole little Coi Leray situation and him being cheated on, how he hated Eminem. Death of Slim Shady.
Bars. Here we go.
You don't think it'd be like hard, like dating a rapper, like a rap star, like a male rapper?
Right, yeah, she's gonna have to deal with it. I mean,
like Trippie Redd been like he been in the game a minute. Like, he got crazy fans too.
Man, they be going crazy. So you already know the groupie lines down the corner after every show. Him as a man is gonna have to come to terms with that with just him and God. Because I don't want to be a hypocrite because I know what I was doing. But she's my daughter. If you love her and you love the child and you plan on being with her, then, nowadays with social media, it's going to be hard to do any type of cheating. But if you do it, you just be respectful at it.
So you think being in a monogamous relationship is going to be hard for them with the pressure
It's hard to be in a monogamous relationship with anybody right now. I know Coi is a one-woman type guy.
Mm-hmm.
She's not with the, what I'm saying, him messing around. So
because some relationships be open. She's not with that open stuff. She's like, hey, you're mine. That's it. Yeah.
No, she ain't with that. You know what I mean?
Is there any advice you would give to Trippie Redd in dealing with your daughter?
If there's any advice I would give him with Coi being pregnant is to understand that they're going to go through hormonal changes. Don't take it too personal. Mm-hmm. If she's flipping out, let her calm down.
Knows. That's crazy. Benzino seemed way more chill because he seemed like, who was he wilding out on?
Who? Benzino? I mean, he's wild out. Oh, he was
in that beef, right?
He was in a beef with Eminem. Oh yeah. He just got in a fight.
Eminem cooked him.
He just got in a fight with his ex-girlfriend like 2 weeks ago. Like she was beating up on him, everything. Like they was recording it.
Didn't he get into it with Joe Budden?
He got into it, Joe Budden. He got into a lot of stuff. He was on Love and Hip Hop. He got into a lot of stuff on Love and Hip Hop. Also Benzino. God. I mean, he's from he's in hip hop. That's how it goes. But back to this whole Coi Leray situation. I mean, so if you read the DMs, you've seen it right there. So the ex-girlfriend basically was just clout chasing, and that's the whole thing that Coi Leray didn't like. Like if you're saying that, oh no, I'm not messing with Trippie Redd, But I do know who he is messing with, but it's not me. And then but
She was doing too much.
she's doing too much right there. And then like everybody else is like like all the fans are commenting and saying things, and like she's liking it and commenting back, and like he's like, well, I am his first love, and saying things like that. And I mean, like Benzino just said, Coi Leray like 5 months pregnant. She hormonal, so she's bound to slap a trick.
Yeah, she's gonna be heated. She's not thinking straight.
Exactly.
She's just going off straight emotion. So I understand that too.
Exactly. So that's why the next day, like Coi Leray took it all cool. Then the next day, like she flipped out. But you is right. Like I don't know why the women never go after the man. I guess because like I mean like they don't believe the man.
They do both. Sometimes they do both.
Sometimes they do both. But I mean, I guess they already know like the dude gonna lie, so they just trying to make sure to catch. I mean, they can believe the dude anyway. Cause I remember one time. Okay, so I remember one time that
you got caught. You got woke up out of your sleep with the cell phone light over your head.
I was in the shower. No, I was in the shower, and then this girl that I was talking to, like she went through my phone and she said, "Oh, who's the girl you talking to?"
Well, you almost said a name.
And then who's the girl you talking to? And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's just my friend. She said, "Oh, she's not your friend." So then she said, "Oh yeah,
why
call her."
She sending booty cheeks?
She's like, she ain't never seen a booty cheeks. It was no pictures like that. It was like some regular. It was like some regular boring conversation, like, "Oh, you what y'all doing this weekend?" Stuff like that. So she sent those messages. She saw those messages, and then she's like, "Oh yeah, I called her. I called the girl. She asked the girl, "Oh yeah, so is you talking to Jesse and all that stuff?" And she was like, "No, we ain't talking. Like you see the messages right there." I'm over here. I'm thinking I'm in the clear. Like I'm all smiling, like scrubbing up, dubbing in the shower. Like I got one. Cause the girl said I ain't messing with her. I ain't messing with her. Ain't nothing there. She hung up the phone. She hung up the phone. She's like, that girl lying. I used to bully that girl in high school, so of course she gonna be lying to me. And I was like, wow, ain't this something? So they ain't gonna believe for nothing. They don't believe nothing. So like,
my co-host is bad. He always be hooking up with girls' ops.
I ain't never mess with. I ain't supposed to know.
He's an op hopper.
I was.
He's the op hopper. Watch out for the op hopper.
I'm not from here, so how was I supposed to know?
You, and then he's gonna smash you up.
Oh my god, that was
the op hopper is on the loose.
Disrespectful. Nah, but I wonder what's gonna happen. Like, do you feel like she gonna leave and then end up being like one of them single moms? No, it's big.
I mean she's gonna stay with him for now. I think he's like it's nothing crazy yet. So I feel like she'll give him another chance, but we'll see. We'll see what he does.
Yeah, we'll see.
If he wants to stay honest, he will. If he won't, he won't.
I mean, but you know how to do.
And knowing Trippie,
you know how to do. It's like you like to push your boundaries. You know, you see how far we can take it.
Does Trippie do whippets?
Of course, maybe not. Probably not no more. I mean,
allegedly.
You know, it was cool that sometime, and now they stopped doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, and on
that's
top
like
of that,
my co-host is like, I can't put down the Galaxy gas. I love it.
Nah, I ain't never do the Galaxy gas, but I'm gonna need y'all to comment down below. Let us know how you feel about this whole Coi Leray and Trippie Redd situation. Do you feel like she should have never expected somebody named Trippie Redd to be loyal? Cause look at him, he got tattoos on his face, he got hot Cheeto dreads. He came in the game beefing with 6ix9ine. That's just claim to fame.
Yeah, that's just like like G Herbo's wife. I can't believe G Herbo cheated. His name's G Herbo. G Herbo's gonna cheat.
Oh, disrespectful. And this is exactly why I used to beat him up every time.
Like, Lil Herb would have never cheated.
See?
Once you changed to G Herbo, everything changed.
And now you see she going with Moneybag, and she over getting treated by Moneybag. So I mean, it's really no win-win. Like it's really like you got to.
Moneybag acted like a friend when he just wanted his girl the whole time. But watch out before he gets sent to Phasal Land.
Oh Lord! But speaking of getting sent to Phasal Land, man, they trying to ruin my dog Chris Brown reputation.
Won't let him rest.
Won't let him rest, man. If you don't remember, man, Chris Brown out here, he's hitting Warner Brothers with the $5 million.
Shouldn't be hitting anyone.
$500 million defamation lawsuit, because you already know the documentary about the history of violence with Chris Brown dropped on HBO Max, and it's on ID channel. Now it's a movie. It's not a TV series. I thought it was a TV series.
It's a one long documentary. It was like an hour and a half, right?
Yeah, hour-long documentary. We got a trailer right here. We gonna play the trailer. Then we gonna come back and let you know how disrespectful they did this black man. He trying to do better. He did his time.
I'm gonna play the video.
Yeah. I'm sure the girls want to know a couple more questions and things. For the young ladies, I mean, what's up, man? You got a girl or what?
Nah, I'm keeping my options open, so y'all be checking for me, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Thank you so much.
that's the type of stuff will get you in trouble, player.
Where's the picture?
Man, get used to that right there.
Chris Brown's an amazing and talented
You trying to get
musician,
lawsuit too?
but let's
Yes.
call a thing a thing. He's a abuser of women, consistently, unapologetically.
All allegedly.
Did Chris pull a gun on that girl?
When is your hearing for your restraining order?
There's a long list of various different women
Seem pretty upset. Are you sure you don't really call victims advocates have them come talk to you?
who've accused Chris Brown of assaulting them.
Senator Chris Brown has been detained in an alleged case of rape.
He has an audience full of assault deniers.
No, I have not spoken about this matter publicly, but that's the only way that he can be stopped.
Dum dum dum.
This is just sick.
Tragic.
This is just sick, disgusting. They out here doing this for likes, clicks, downloads, all for dollars.
Isn't that what we all do it for?
I mean, but not like this. I mean, like, this is a dirty game. Watching this whole little documentary, or whatever you want to call it, TV series, the way they shaped it was just nasty work. They started off by like talking about what domestic violence is or what kind of assault is, and then they start talking about like Rihanna situations. You know, they sprinkle you with the facts that you know about, like, you know, him with Rihanna, him with Karuchi, him like, you know, throwing a chair at Good Morning America, spazzing
I mean,
out.
he definitely had a bad run. I mean, you can't deny that he did have a bad run, but I mean, I feel like that they are like just trying to pour more gasoline on a fire of already. He does have a bad past. There's no, doubt about it. But they're trying to throw every little baby incident in there, even ones that got like thrown out in that, but they're still putting them in the documentary. Well, they'll go over it and talk about it for 12 minutes, and then in the last like 15 seconds of that section will be like, oh yeah, and he beat this case and it got thrown out. But also this happened, and they just move right along. So it's like you see how they're trying to do it.
You definitely see how he's trying to do it, and you see. I mean, at first when Chris Brown was like, we finna sue him for this much, and I'm gonna sue Warner Brother, and I was like, man, it can't really be that bad. I'm like, damn, it's that bad. Like, they going in depth with the case. Like, they bringing up the girls like covered in darkness, and like, they telling their story. They showing little clips and everything. And they talking about like him being on the yacht at the Diddy party, him doing things there.
Oh, and remember they had that one girl that tried to sue him and tried to take him to court, and then all the evidence, and like he beat the case, and then she was like, I don't want to have to do it again.
Oh, yeah,
so,
her?
like, because like she had the option to like try to put it through again
With a different lawyer.
but she didn't want to.
Oh yeah,
And it's like, well, why? Like if
makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I understand that. I mean, because now I understand why women always go for civil now instead of going to the police, because like, I mean, this did just like show some light on it. Like, they go to the cops, like they went with the Chris Brown situation, they went to the Miami cops, and the Miami cops were like, they really didn't care about the whole case. They just really wanted to be on camera and be on news to get the shine. But then they told him like, oh yeah, we don't got enough evidence, we don't got enough information. They're saying like, oh yeah, she's a crazy fan, and like he showed all the text messages. Chris Brown showed like all the text messages to like her, like sending him pictures saying like, I want to see you, I miss you. So basically like everything like proving like, nah, this is just a crazy girl that like she just wants my body real bad.
yeah.
So I mean, it's that. So I understand like girls can go to that. It's a whole horrible situation. And then like you go to get this one lawyer, that one lawyer, and the one lawyer, she was free. Like, she said she went online and like she found it that way. Cause I know she didn't pay for it.
Oh yeah, it's like one of those lawyers where it's like, oh, they take the case, and if you don't get anything, then it's like,
yeah. So I mean,
you have to pay him.
So you went that route right there. That's number one bad route. First off, you should have went with a paid lawyer. You go that route. you know, she failed. So now you got to do relive this whole situation again.
Well, what's crazy is that she said that she didn't want to do it again because she didn't want to go through the whole situation.
Yeah.
But here she is going through the whole situation for a documentary because, you know, she probably got paid to be on the documentary.
That's what they want their money. That's
so
why
it's like she probably felt like she didn't want to spend that money, but shoot, I'll go on the documentary and relive it if I get paid.
Horrible.
I don't know. I'm not like a Chris Brown super fan, but I just feel like this was a little. I saw like 30 minutes, 40 minutes of this documentary, and it just seemed like they were just being extra. I mean, he doesn't have the best pass, so but it seems like he's done better. He hasn't had any.
I mean, this was like
major incidences recently, right? He's been pretty decent.
The last girl was like in 2020.
I don't know.
The one in Miami was like 2020. He had one in London. They was like they didn't even bother the situation there. So
comment down below. What do you think should be done about this? Do you think it's freedom of speech? Do you think that because he does have a checkered past, that them kind of, you know, throwing every little allegation on there, that they really can't get mad because he has done stuff in the past? What do you think? Put it in the comment
really
section.
just need it on tape. That's what they just missing. Like, that's the only thing I'm seeing that's different from their case. Well, what's up with Bill Cosby? Like, Bill Cosby was a whole bunch of white girls. It was too many white girls. I remember they had that whole magazine cover with like everybody's face on it that he messed with Bill Cosby. But like everybody else, like R. Kelly had a tape. That tape came, like, they remember he did everything.
Chris Brown didn't.
He ain't coming. And tape. Yeah,
he
like,
didn't do nothing crazy on that.
Diddy had the tape. So you know all his. So like remember all his stuff was civil. Like all his stuff was civil. Then like they filed like the police stuff, and then that's when all that happened. So with Chris Brown, I feel like and Trey Songz. Trey
Songz is guilty. He's in a whole different, allegedly guilty.
So I mean, that's what they need. I mean, they need physical evidence. They need like a videotape. They need something showing like this person's a monster, because that's the only way like you finna get Chris Brown.
Yeah, Chris Brown's had to go to anger management, it seems like, a few times. It's crazy to be like, no, I haven't gone to rehab, but I've had to go to anger management.
He got mad about anger management
like
too.
A bunch of times. Oh, he did get kicked out of one anger management.
Because he wanted to leave early and they wouldn't let him. And then like I guess that's what it said. Like he broke his mom's car window mirrors.
Car window?
Yeah.
He threw a rock. Yeah. I mean, that's not helping your case. Like, I'm fine, and then you break your mom's car window. You're like, you're not fine.
I mean, but it's the life of a celebrity. I mean, like, I really don't know that many male celebrities that like produce on a high level that like don't spaz out.
He was on his course was like on the way to be like a Michael Jackson type of legacy, but with all of his troubles, and then Rihanna being like America's sweetheart. I mean, I know she's not from America, but you know, her being like loved that much. That like him doing that to her, like it just put like a permanent bad mark on his like public image.
But it's crazy how everybody keeps talking about the whole Rihanna and Chris Brown situation, but Chris Brown dropped the documentary himself, and like he told the whole story about like what happened and how the altercation happened, and how like they were in the car. She caught him cheating again, and like she took her shoe off and was like beating him with the back of the heel.
It was like, I mean, they assaulted each other, but you know that's never the answer, and especially as a man,
he got hit in the hip.
As a man, he has to have restraint, man.
It's a heel. This is the back of the heel of a shoe.
I know you got. I mean, you got to defend yourself, like as far as
you
like
in a Lambo,
not taking blows
in a Ferrari.
You need to park as fast as you can, as safely as you can, and get out the vehicle. Call someone to pick you up. You run down the highway away from her. You know, it'd be crazy if he would have thrown it in the park and be like, "I'm not dealing with this. You're being crazy." And he runs.
Put a Jonathan Majors.
And then she jumped in the driver's seat and she ran him over.
I had a girl almost do that to me. Should have run me over. It was crazy. I need healing. I definitely need healing.
My co-host has been in a couple of bad situations.
Oh, it was crazy. It was in a parking lot. It was like whack-a-mole. She said, "Wow, I'm hit that car."
Pistol whip.
Nah, I was ducking it. I was like Neo in the Matrix, man. You can't hit me, man. I'm quick. And it was like 4 in the morning. I'm dark skinned. You can't see me. But it's the truth.
My co-host got pistol whipped and woke up face down in the grass.
Disrespectful. I'm not baby Jesus.
He was getting cuddled by stray cats. They were using him for warmth.
Disrespectful, but nah, y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this whole Chris Brown situation. Do you feel like he actually has a case on him? I mean, and also, did you watch the documentary about the Chris Brown history of violence? Let me know how you feel about it and how you feel like they depicted Chris Brown, because it was nasty work.
I understand the lawsuit, but I also understand his history, so it's definitely a tough subject. So put what you think in the comment section down below on Tales from the Crib or TFTC Clips, which if you're watching this on TFTC Clips, the only way to get the full podcast in 1080p is on Tales from the Crib.
Boom.
But what else is going on? Who is next? Rather than your guy, DJ Akademiks has reportedly been banned on Twitch because of comments and jokes, inappropriate jokes with minors. And I think we have a video clip, and it was so bad that some people are calling for the cancellation of Big AK, including Meek Mill, #1 nemesis of Akademiks. Meek Mill says, if you're a parent, go get your kid's phone and block this man. He's some blanking children. I don't know if I could say that. With a very large platform, and these kids also attempts to ruin. He said he's trying to ruin black families and black success daily. No, you're just mad because he called you because all the Diddy allegations, Meek Mill, that he was saying you were with the cream chasers, not the dream chasers.
I mean, yeah.
So, I mean, I think Meek Mill's definitely trying to throw more gasoline on this because, Big AK is his big op.
Basically, he's a big op. But, I mean, if you want to know, get some clarification on what's going on, we going to play the clip of basically what AK did. Also, we going to play...
It is weird. We'll get into it.
We going to play also AK, apologizing for, his antics because it's a mistake, he said.
Wait, hold on. So you tell me that there's not another 15-year-old that you could bust down?
Yo, bro.
Yo, I'm serious. So there's not another 15-year-old you could bust down? If Max said he wanted to try fucking a dude, would you let him fuck you?
No.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yo, you can have.
Wait. If I can't fuck you, I'm cutting you off.
No, yo. Suppose he's like, yo, bro, listen, yo, you always wanted me to be next to you. Now I could be inside of you. Pause.
Pause.
Yo, I'm not gay.
You said you suck a dick, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hang with it.
Now it's pause, right? Hey, nigga, you drinking LeBron this year or what?
Wait. Nora, would you drink a PBM juice?
Hell yes. If PBM drops...
See?
If PBM drops a juice, I'm drinking it. What?
I suppose he drops a milk-flavored juice. You drink it?
Yeah, his milk would probably be the better
No.
Pep Boy Max.
No flavored
PBM.
juice.
Yeah,
what are we talking about with your little ass? Nigga still drinking titty milk, nigga?
Yo, if Max, you ever dream about Max before?
I have, yes. Not in no weird way.
Yo, what the fuck?
I dreamt of us coming to Malaysian meeting. I dreamt of...
Oh, yeah, on a vacation. Holy.
I dreamt of him adopting
Dreamt of you and him in Malaysia.
Yeah, I dreamt of him adopting me.
Adopted him? That's a wild...
Hey, yo.
I dreamt of me watching a stream.
Now look, Ak. I saw a clip of you saying fuck my community. I saw a clip of you saying fuck me. You don't need to post me. Don't post me. Don't post me there. I got here with my niggas without any of your posts. You feel me? I'm not gonna lie, bro. Not grew up, but I was tuned in with you. I was always tuned in, watching you, supporting you. I fucked with you. Gang. I will never in my life put business over morals. God has tested me in this way multiple times to start this year. I'm gonna keep it honest with y'all. Never, ever put business over your morals. Once you do that, that's selling your soul, in my opinion. Morals. I will never do that.
Morals.
Ak, you came on my Song Wars, you judged it. I appreciate that. That's love. But at the end of the day, if you are coming on stream and you are saying weird shit to a nigga, a kid I basically view as my little brother, you feel me?
Conversations happen. We need to cancel Ak. This is about the 18th time y'all have tried to have this conversation. I do want to let y'all know, whether you're another community, whether you're the the bitches with 15 baby daddies who are on Baller Alert or the Neighborhood Talk, or you're one of those Kendrick fans who are upset that, you know, I'm sorry, Drake still is giving BTA belt to ass. I get it. Y'all are upset. How do we cancel Ak? I'm still the biggest. Pause. You can't cancel what you didn't build. If you're my audience, don't have no sympathy for me, I've always said, I ain't gonna lie, I've done a lot of bullshit up in this game. Trust me, I've got mine off. This issue aside, which I am wrong. I will be better. This is a teachable moment. I also don't think it's only a teachable moment for me. For me, at first, I'm looking at like, bro, it's a dude, right? You know, if it was a woman, it would be very.
I mean, that was some pretty sus stuff, but I mean, if I didn't hear at first, I only heard the part where like he was talking to the kid, and then like he was saying like, if you do this with Playboy Max, would you mess with Playboy Max's sister who's like 18? And he was like, whoa, you trying to build a case? I heard that part, but now hearing like the rest of the tape, it sounded like the whole time they was like trolling each other.
It's like one of those like chat conversations, like your Call of Duty lobby conversations.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, would you you know, do something crazy or something else crazier? You know,
Yeah.
But it's like, this is really crazy 3 times, or this isn't that crazy, but you gotta do it 10 times.
Yeah, it's like one
but
of
it's something nasty. I'm not even gonna try to say an example.
Yeah, it's like one of those type of situations. So I mean, yeah, I feel like what Ak said, like I keep trying to cancel me. I keep trying to find ways to, you know, to stop
But I am gonna say though, like even though like people do joke like that, I am gonna say that joke was 100% weird. Cause like for him to be like joking and be like, the one thing where he asked him where he's like, oh, like have you had a dream about him? And he's like, the kid was like, yeah, I dreamt about like going on vacation here. And then Ak was like, oh, a vacation? Like that's proper bullying. Like that's funny. But for
that's
him,
you said your little brother.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that's correct. I said that's funny.
But it's bullying. That is still bullying.
No. I'm saying that's funny. I'm not mad at that. But when you say, would you let him be a diddler? It's like, nah, like that's being a little too jokey joke.
Mm-hmm.
But it also reminds me, it's like, I don't know if y'all have had uncles growing up, but you have like one uncle. It's like, oh, hey, go talk to the cute girl that's your age over there.
Exactly.
And then you have the other uncle that just be like, say that, but in a way more over the top way. And you're like, you need to calm down, uncle.
Mm-hmm. But
you know, it's like nothing crazy. I don't know. I feel like it was just like a game chat conversation, and Ak's got to realize like how big he is, especially like what was this on? Was this on Twitch
or was Twitch?
It was on. Okay, on Twitch.
Yeah.
You can say a little more on Twitch than YouTube, but you still got to realize that people can clip anything, and like having that one part as a clip, because hearing that one like 30-second clip sounds crazy.
True.
Like I was ready to be like, I'm done with Akademiks, but now with context and seeing like the whole like couple minutes before and after in the context of the way even the kid was talking and all them talking, it makes a little more sense where it's like, you know, you're just like chatting up crazy in like a gamer group chat.
True, yeah. And then you know, as soon as AK said I can't be canceled, like the next 2 to 3 days later, Twitch just came out with this where the King Akademiks page is basically like banned. He got banned off Twitch. And then he posted today saying like, you know, he's gonna be doing some low key streams on YouTube. He's not gonna be on Twitch, but most likely Twitch is gonna unban him, just like they do everybody else.
I mean, people have done worse and got like banned for like 2 days.
You know, Aiden Ross did something and he ended up getting banned. Then on top of that, what's his name? Oh, I Show Speed. Like he was jumping up and down. His willy popped out. He got banned.
Yeah, well, I mean, he actually literally flashed his young audience.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why are you not wearing drawers?
And then on top of that, you seen
man, these people are wild.
When he gets swatted. I think he said he got swatted and got banned for getting swatted.
I mean, I think people gotta watch because when it comes with like the streaming and internet stuff, there's almost like no age group.
Yeah,
well, I feel like with a lot of stuff back in the day, it's like, you know, like only people in your age. Like, but even back in the day, if you think about it, like the old like 2013 Call of Duty, Where like if you're ever in a Call of Duty lobby, it's like nothing but people being like pure racist, pure crazy, and then like a little kid would come on and be like, "Hey guys, my name's Tommy," and everyone would be like, "Shut the F up, Tommy."
But now it's like a lot of Tommies in the group chat.
Yeah, but it's like now it's like there's like instead of there being like one every once in a while or here or there, it's like there's all kinds of like little kids all on the internet because parents don't censor that. They're not waiting until middle school to get their kids a phone. The kids are on the internet uncensored from like 3rd grade, man.
Only way you'll know is you get blocked if you if your account get blocked. Cause I know that when I was
the parental controls, like that's the only way to do it. But parents are so lazy; they ain't setting none of that up.
This one,
guaranteed.
I told you about the one story about this one dad when I was in the barbershop. This one dad talked about how he bought all his games for his kid on digital. So he downloaded everything. He said he didn't know when they block your account, like the games you had get blocked too. So what happened was like I guess his kid was like talking crazy online, and like they just like fully banned the account. So like he had to like get a whole new username, a whole new account and everything.
He got a permanent ban, and everything that he bought, all the games linked to his account, he just lost them.
Basically,
yeah.
And that's
I think that happened to me back in the day. But back then, I never bought anything digital because that was like Xbox 360 days.
Yeah,
it bought everything physical copy. What's weird is you could buy games back then, but back then it would take up like more data on your disk. I mean, on your hard drive. Where I think on the 360, if you put the disc in and just had a save file, it was like less memory.
Save. Yep.
Yeah.
So so it's that. So, but not.
It's weird, dude, man. Like you got to realize too, like, also like you joke with your bros, and your bros, that are appropriate age might joke all kinds of crazy. But if there's someone younger in the chat that's like, the like young person that's doing it, it's like you got to like watch out for them almost. You don't want to be the one that's like getting the conversation all like stupid.
Do you really? Because it's not like back.
What he said, that comment was hella weird.
But it's not like back in the day. Like you had was like Little Bow Wow and Little Romeo, and like they was and like crisscrossing, and they wasn't saying nothing crazy. But now
you got people like Lil RT that are saying that they're toe tagging people, and they're like 7.
Yo, like the Little King, or like Little King and them. Or
it's crazy.
Remember I showed you the 20v2 where like him.
Everyone in the comments is like, ban this channel.
It was horrible.
Why are you having kids do 20v1?
It's like it's hard. It was so horrible. Like I'm gonna tell you what it is. Like so one of these 20v1s, it was Little RT and King versus like V20 and like V20 friends. Usually,
who is
like,
King to people that don't know?
King is the dude that was with Finesse 2 times, and like the little kid.
I thought that was Little RT.
Little RT is the other one. No, he's the other kid.
And who does he hang with?
He doesn't hang with any of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he doesn't hang with any of them. So basically, like normally the 20v1s be like a dude talking to a bunch of girls or a girl talking to a bunch of dudes, but this one was like 20v friends. So they tried to pay it off, but it was weird because they showed like one boy, then like the next 5 people was girls, and then it was another boy, and like, oh yeah, we could be friends, we can be cool, but all through the comments, everybody's like ban this channel, this is disrespectful, and
then it was all like kids around their same age, but then there was one like older girl, and they're like, you too old, you weird. And they're like, why are you trying to be my friend? You like 10 years older than me. They're like 15 years older than me. You weird.
It's hard. That's definitely hard. But then you have the whole little Boosie situation where like he's saying, oh, I did this for my kids when they was young. So I like it's kind of weird in a lot of communities where like some people talk to kids this age. Oh yeah, remember? And also MTV. I told you about MTV. They basically monetized. Basically kids with the whole Sweet 16 with the 16 and pregnant.
Oh yeah, like they were making money off of teen pregnancy
because all those girls wasn't 16.
Yeah, someone was like 14, 15.
Exactly, and then like they just had, or like it was 15 and they had the baby when they was 16. Something it was like something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, some of them had had the baby even at 15.
So they was like you was basically exploiting that, and then like. So and they was talking crazy at that time, and those moms were talking crazy.
Especially back then, everything was all about reality TV. Man, I miss Made. You remember the MTV show Made?
When they walk in your room and try to like date you based on like how your room is?
No, that was Room Raiders.
What's made?
Made is like where you get like say, oh, I wish I was good at martial arts, or I wish I could mountain bike, or I wish I could skydive, and they would have someone that was like a pro or like that did that as their job, and they would like come and get you out of school, and then you train for like 2 months, and you could see if you could do like a half decent feat in whatever, like surfing. Like I've never surfed before, and I want to learn how to surf.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, now that you say that, I do remember that they did have.
It could even be music. Like, oh, I don't know how to play a guitar, and then they get them with like a good, you know,
MTV was
like
exploiting the hell out of these kids. I just realized they had that show.
I mean, all of it, man. I mean, think about like Disney Channel, and they all got in trouble now. Because like that one dude was all weird, and he used to do all those like feet scenes.
The Nickelodeon dude, Nickelodeon dude that did the iCarly TV show. Yeah. Okay, yeah. See, so I mean, it's always a lot of weird things. So I mean, yeah, you definitely. I see why people are upset about this. But the whole AK situation, like they just trying to cancel him because for some reason they don't like him. I don't know why they don't like him. All he does is just kick for Drake.
I don't like AK sometimes. I knew AK because of the war in Chirac, and I loved all his videos at that time because it was going in depth into my favorite artists when I was in college. You know, Chief Keef, Little Durk, Lil Reese, Fredo Santana, and all the guys, and breaking all that stuff down. But then later on, when he sometimes would get annoying here or there. And then when he did all that weird stuff where it's like you got on with the Chicago people, and then 6ix9ine became your best friend, and he was the guy that was like trolling all the Chicago dudes, and anytime they lost somebody, he trolled them, and it's like he ain't never even been in the shit, and it's just like I don't know, I don't think it was cool that kind of like Akademiks condoned that he was like condoning goofy shit, so I don't know, I lost a lot of respect for Akademiks at that time, and I actually didn't watch him for a while because of it, but then like with covering the news and stuff, and he's like one of the #1 news people, you dang near gotta check him out, and you know now he literally is news, so there's no stopping it. But I've gotten back into his videos more recently, but this is a little bit weird, and I just like you gotta think like this. This is, that was just too much.
Definitely too much. But y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this situation. Do y'all feel like AK went too far? Do you feel like clearly he was trolling and everybody else just really don't like him?
That's the wrong type of troll.
I mean, hey, you know, people say a lot more crazy stuff than that.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I mean,
what's crazier than that, literally?
It's a lot. You trust me. So.
I mean, what?
Stitch, faking being, having Tourette's and doing all the weird stuff?
Well, yeah. I mean, you always want to take it there.
Or remember? AK Fran. Remember, Little Moonshine, whatever his name was.
Little Moonshine. Was that your stage name?
Remember he got
Welcome to the stage, Little Moonshine.
Remember AK Fran that got in trouble for the for following people in like the grocery store and Walmart.
Didn't he get off himself?
No, he never did that.
He in jail?
No, he's not in jail. He just like posted Little Boom.
Yeah, wasn't he like the #1 gooner? He wasn't the gooner guy in the drive-thru that offed himself?
No,
that wasn't Lil Boom?
No, trust me. Lil Boom's like in Japan or Korea or something like that.
Oh, didn't he get beat up over there because he was being racist? How are you going to be in someone's country and be racist?
Yeah, that definitely could be it, but that's enough about all of them.
I think he did get beat up a couple times.
True. Enough about all them clowns, but I mean, y'all, once again, y'all comment down below how you feel about this. But moving on to the next topic, man, we got to talk about the Canadians' #1 top goon, man, top 5. Seriously, here that top 5, Toronto's rapper Top 5 was arrested on multiple firearm charges. He was released in 2024 after evidence of a 2021 murder case was dismissed. 5 months. That's how long he was out. 5 months
Hassan Ali is his real name.
Yeah.
Top 5.
Exactly. So
he's only 26.
Yeah.
God. He needs to stop with the lean, bro.
Pretty much.
Seems like he's 35.
I mean,
let's see. Careless storage of firearm weapon prohibited. Possession of weapon,
unauthorized possession of a firearm, possession of a firearm, knowing possession is unauthorized, possession of a prohibited. So basically, I don't think you can really have guns like that in Canada. So
is it like England where you gotta stick them up?
Horrible. It could be right. Like the gun laws in Canada are real serious, so that's what a lot of these are like unauthorized possession of a firearm, prohibited restriction of a firearm, and with ammunition. A lot of the stuff you can't have, but I mean, it's a couple stories that's going on with this whole situation. The first story is that everybody knows that the whole little J hit a 3 situation, and hit a J3 situation with White 100. Aiden, remember back then when Drake house got all shot up, and it was like, oh yeah, what happened? And then Aiden Ross said something about it, and then they was like, oh yeah, we finna ban Aiden Ross from LA. Around the same
from LA,
from California. Can you remember Drake house got shot up?
Who was gonna ban him from California? Top 5?
No. Kendrick Lamar team.
They were gonna ban Aiden Ross. They were gonna ban
Aiden Ross from California because he said something crazy about he gonna stand up for Drake. He gonna stand up for Drake because Drake house got shot up by Kendrick Lamar.
Oh yeah.
Allegedly they'll send us Kendrick Lamar team.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
But so it wasn't. But they said they're gonna ban Aiden Ross. Also, Top 5. He's been talking crazy ever since he's been out of jail. And he's been talking like, oh yeah, if I see Kendrick, he know what's up. He's been talking about like the whole little Kodak Black situation where Pressa, like, oh yeah, Preston handled it, but if I was there,
that he would have killed Kodak.
He would basically like
he would have put Coughlin in a coffin.
He would have put him in a coffin, and then also on top of that, like, for some strange reason, like jail, even though you see all these photos on like people in jail with like making hibachi.
Like he has a hairpiece.
You do. Like, you see people in jail like making hibachi, like they got a pit bull, they got like a TV, a flat screen, all this stuff.
Yeah.
You see all that stuff, but I guess
he recorded a music video in jail.
He recorded a music video, but I'm guessing like the cops don't like you talking.
Through a poop phone.
Cops don't like you talking about, like, they don't like you talking about like in the outside, like he talking about like, oh yeah, I was a king in jail. I was getting phones for like $10,000. I was getting McDonald's. I was getting burgers. I was getting everything I want. So you basically like poking fun at the justice system, like making it seem like it's a joke.
Yeah.
So he's been doing that since he's been out of jail. He's like been poking fun, talking crazy stuff about like a whole bunch of rappers and everything. And on top of that, he's still chilling with Drake, going to Toronto Raptors games, posting photos there and everything. So the cops don't like that. So I was trying to look this up to see why did they raid his house to see if this gun was still. It was just random. Like they just did it. It was just a random investigation. They went in the house. He had a gun, and then like they arrested him, only because it was suspicion. Like basically, like the way he was acting. He was
doing too much, so they're like, he has to have a weapon on him. So then they searched him.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That they could just get like, oh, you're acting too tough, so we're gonna search your house for weapons.
True, and then on top of that, they're using videos from like DJ Akademiks and like allegedly Whack 100 and No Jumper interview where like Whack 100 says like, oh yeah, I got the thumb drive. I got the thumb drive with video, like a live video, like top 5, like like waving stuff around, talking all crazy and everything. He was saying stuff like that. So
so he said he had videos of him with like guns in Canada, so it'd get him in more trouble.
Yeah. But he didn't say guns.
Weak,
he was like waving stuff around. He's like waving stuff around and
that's
talking
weak,
all
though,
reckless.
like to snitch like that.
I mean, he's saying like.
But 6ix9ine is an artist, so what do you expect?
True. But I mean, Whack 100 was saying like you wouldn't have Brick Baby around you, saying like, oh yeah, Adam bought me this watch, so I'm forever indebted for Adam, so I'm a boom for him whenever you want. I'm gonna do all this like he talking all reckless. Like,
that's what Akademiks said.
I mean, that's what Whack 100 said. Like you wouldn't be talking. You wouldn't want somebody around you to doing all that stuff. So I mean, Drake needs to get away from top 5. But now I mean, he's in jail. But we got a video right here. Basically, like you can see how top 5 been acting, and you can you be the judge.
Why do you think Drake doesn't rap about me no more?
No fuck.
We'll be fucking facing a RICO if he raps about me.
Oh my goodness gracious.
We go like YSL. Me and Drake go to court together, holding shackles like this.
We can't let the boy go to a page.
It's all entertainment.
It's
all entertainment.
Hey.
I am Drake Shooter. 2024, I am Drake Shooter.
You don't know Broski's in Drake's ball league, eh? He's the starting shooting guard, man.
So you see what I'm talking about? How you're talking all regular. So you basically talking like this. I mean, I understand you trying to show how you real and how you about that life and how you ain't pussy, but
didn't they say the supposed allegedly, all alleged, that he murked somebody and then like they got away with it on technicality?
I mean, that's what he got out. Yeah, so basically the 2001 murder situation where like it was a college kid he ran up on. He thought he was getting revenge. He ran up on, he popped him. But he ended up beating the case because I guess they were trying to use like rap lyrics and everything to say he was guilty. But somebody ended up like writing some story how like using rap lyrics to convict people was wrong, and it worked over there. Unlike over here, how like they still try to use rap lyrics, but over there like that whole little situation it worked, and they don't condemn people for their rap lyrics.
Yeah, like that's what I don't understand about how they can do people for like rap lyrics. Cause it's like I say, people could do a movie and rappers do. Unfortunately, they do self snitch and rap their own stuff, their own crimes. But you think like you could do a movie about being a mobster. That doesn't mean you're connected to the mob.
Yeah.
So if I rap about being a gangster, I could just be like doing a gangster song. Doesn't mean I have to be a gangster and actively murking people.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from, but they normally say like the cops' defense is, yeah, you can say that, but if the things you rap about, if we look it up and if it actually happened, then we gotta follow the breadcrumbs. And if you just so happen to be at the end of that loaf, you finna either have to turn to a rat or take the time.
They're gonna turn you into Lil Loaf.
Disrespectful, but. I mean, DJ Akademiks says he's gonna bond.
You know what it is at the end of the day? You know what it is? That's racist! It's racism.
It's racism. What? How rappers can't act? I mean, I don't understand.
Just think about like what do you see country singers getting charged for their lyrics?
True.
You see Taylor Swift like getting put on a charge for her lyrics when half of her songs are about her ex-boyfriends. Like it's not technically, it's not like revenge porn, but it's like
defamation.
It's like revenge songwriting.
True,
like,
because it is. I mean, yeah. Then on top of it, like how Swifties always end up going to like that person's Instagram page and like talking to them all crazy, like Travis Kelce's ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, like where they have to turn comments off or turn comments to friends only, or who they follow only.
True.
Yeah, they do that.
Then Megan Thee Stallion used that on Tory Lanez, who was like all Tory Lanez fans like came after her, and like she's all messed
Limited
up in the
comments.
head and. You limit her comments, so I mean I understand that, but I mean in this situation with Top 5, I just feel like he brought it on himself. Like he
brought it on himself with that haircut.
Horrible. He brought it on himself. Like he coming out here trying to sound all real, trying to say like, yeah, I do this, I do that. Like you see, he said, I'm Drake's shooter. I'm his number one shooter.
Drake doesn't rap about me. Fucking Rico, bro.
Exactly.
You gotta watch for that Rico.
Exactly. Now he just he caught up. Now they they definitely finna try to throw the book at him, but I mean we gonna see how this goes.
Is that why he wears the shiesty to hide his forehead?
Basically, like Von off of 700.
Von, yeah. That's to hide his whole face. He's
what's his name? FPG Nook. What was the name that went with the jail?
PGF Nook.
PGF Nook.
Yeah.
He looked crazy without his shiesty also.
I mean, not as bad. Not as Von off 1700.
Oh no, yeah, Von off 1700 is crazy. You might as well just go bald.
He looks like
Sanford and Son.
Who?
Sanford and Son.
Yeah.
Horrible. But y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this whole Top 5 situation.
Top five.
Do you feel like he brought it on himself? Do you feel like somebody was?
He can rap though.
He definitely can rap. Or you feel like somebody was snitching?
I'll give it to him that I've listened to some of his songs and the mixtape he did with 6 West, and like it has a bunch of features with Nardo Wick and other big artists. So like he's actually pretty talented, and it was crazy how he did shoot a big time video from jail. But yeah, he's doing too much. I mean, you're wolfing too much, you're gonna get everyone on you. It's like GTA. It's like how many stars do you want to start off the game with? Do you already want to be on like a 3-star alert when you're just walking around? No, I'm trying to be on a no star. I'm trying to be under the radar.
Exactly.
So he's got to play it cool instead of trying to. I don't know if he's trying to go viral or just trying to be tough, like just like be like the voice for Drake, since Drake don't really say nothing like too much. Like his is more subliminal. Like Top 5 is more direct. Like, yeah, see him? Kodak wouldn't have made it in that situation.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, I feel
like I'm beat on land.
Horrible. I feel the same way you feel, but it's time to talk about couch announcements. Time for my co-host to tell you all the updates we got and how you been carrying the gaming channel.
That is 100% right. I've been absolutely carrying the gaming channel. I finally beat Star Wars Bounty Hunter. I beat the whole game. I think I got two or three episodes left. They're already uploaded. I just gotta make a thumbnail and set them up. But I just dropped 2 of them recently. Probably in the last 15 days, I dropped 2 videos. So check out me finishing Bounty Hunter. Now playing on Xbox Series X. It looks even better, and it's a whole lot of fun. You know, I might buy the NCAA football. I was looking at that. Yeah, it's on sale. They're having another sale. I mean, probably I haven't played a football game in forever. But comment down below what other games you want us to play next. My co-host was playing wrestling, but I think he's getting beat up too much online, so we'll see if he can find a new game. But you got to check out our #1 channel, the #1 breadwinner most of the weeks. Crib Reactions, check out our channel. It's got 12.4K subs. Get us to 15K subs, 20K subs. We've been dropping all types of videos. You know what's crazy, co-host? What? I took the screenshot of our most recent videos, and the Jenny reaction video for the Zen song as 5.4K, and when I took it, we ended up doing the podcast the next day. It's already at over 11K. The Jenny video.
Is that one we dropped today?
Yeah, Monday.
Okay. They're here watching these videos. They're here putting respect, man. Yeah, I need to put more respect on them Tyler videos, but we definitely got more content coming. Thank y'all for watching and subscribing, man. On the way to 1 million subscribers on all 4 pages. We speaking it into existence. We gonna make it happen.
It's never making it to
It's definitely making it to 1 million.
Oh, because I want to play Fight Night next.
Oh, see, exactly.
Oh, we can play online.
Yeah, we get Undisputed and play with Jake Paul.
No one wants to play this. We'll play Fight Night, and I'm knocking you out on video.
Disrespectful. But speaking of knocking out, you ready to knock out this second half of the show?
Yes.
So what we got here, co-host?
Oh my God, my co-host has bought the exclusive edition. I don't even want to do this topic, but he said it's a hot commodity. He's talking about none other than NLE Choppa. He's more than meets the eye. Is he Optimus Prime? What is he talking about? Posing for Playgirl. With a message for fans who say he's a G-baiter. I'm comfortable enough to show off the perfection that God orchestrated. I can show a piece of my own age.
I mean, people saying Tupac did it, so what's the problem with NLE Choppa doing this? Is it not the same?
Tupac was giving out Thug Passion. I don't know what this is. This ain't Thug Passion.
She's that Thug in Love.
This is
that Thug in Love of Boondocks. You saw that? With Gangsta Delicious.
This is
and Kiss the Dude.
This is what rant did you get on?
You said the Thug in Love. You said, oh my God. Comment down below if you seen the
I said Thug Passion.
Yeah, Thug Passion. I said Thug in Love, and it was the Boondocks episode with
we don't want to talk. We don't want to know what you call your fleshlight.
I call my flashlight Thugnificent. That's just why
your fleshlight.
That's disgusting. Man, we got NLE Choppa saying he ain't out here. We got NLE Choppa out here saying, man, he just love his.
This is what this guy does on the reaction channel. He's a G-baiter.
A pause. Press play. I got it backside my goals.
It be funny as fuck. So, but I really don't care, and that's what I think. That's the problem. I think I don't care so much that it take away from that. It's like a disconnect. It's like since I don't care so much and I know who I am so much, it's like people tend to feel like I just feel like narratives get painted because I don't care so much. So I just want to clear the narrative for a small bit. But do not say that I'm a gay baiter because I'm comfortable enough to show off the perfection that God has orchestrated over my physical, my mental, my spiritual, and even my emotions. I am not a gay baiter because I posted a selfie in the mirror showing off how beautiful I am. I am not a gay baiter. If I post a picture showing off how much God has blessed me from below the waist with something that got women going crazy. I am not a gay baiter because in Playgirl shoot, I showed a piece of my ass. I can't show a piece of my own ass without being called a name. It's my ass. I am not a gay baiter because I showed my ass to a lady photographer. She said, "You think that you could put it down a little bit?" I said, "What?" She said, "You know, if you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it." I said, "You know what?" I said, "Why the fuck not? It's my ass." So I showed her my ass and she took a fucking picture. The same ass that a dick never been in, but a few hoes' tongue have been down there. You did.
Oh.
Is that? Oh, that's AO too. Does it make me gay, baby, when I came out the womb with my little soft ass in the motherfucking room and motherfuckers have to touch your ass to make sure baby up? Was I, when I had the soft baby bottom, when I shitted on myself and Papa had to change me, was I then? I don't know. I mean, but you know, the older we get, a little bit far away from freedom, we do get. Listen, I am not that. And I'm only making this video because I don't care so much that certain narratives get ran. I am not that, and I am not a baiter. I don't do that. I just love myself so much. I will walk out of this hotel ass naked if I couldn't get arrested. I would do it because I don't care. I love me. And if you got a problem loving you, just say that. Just say NLE. Bro, I can't do what you do, bro. Just say that. Don't call me names because I'm doing something that deep down you know you can't do. And I can still live and still, bro, I still clap some. Like what? I still get on that with you. And that's really the problem. Y'all know that I can do what I want to do. And some people get mad because I can still do what I want to do. And I can still post up on the block like it ain't nothing. Because it
Look how it's found the longest clip in the world.
It ain't nothing. I'm comfortable and I'm free. Stop letting my comfortability and my freedom misconstrue y'all from the fact that I'm a real nigga. Bruh, listen, I don't make videos like this and I ain't even want to. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Paris for Fashion Week. I'm throwing fits like a motherfucking temper tantrum, my nigga. I took my time on my day to let y'all know to stop saying that I'm baiting, because I'm not. I love gay people, but I would never bait gay people to want me for a certain reason. That's not what I want to do. If I post a picture with my dick, balls, booty to the booty hole, it is simply because I love my dick, balls, and my booty to the booty hole. Let me love my dick, balls, booty hole. I can't love my own dick, balls, booty hole. What's wrong with me loving my dick, balls, booty hole? I can't love my dick, balls, booty hole.
He's doing too much.
Chop,
He's
you
getting
can't
like
love your dick, balls,
Akademiks.
booty hole without you being called a name. Okay, this is the society we live in. Well, okay, with that being said, dick, ball, booty hole, I love you. And I'm gonna keep showing off my dick, ball, booty hole. Abs, muscles, dick, ball, booty hole. Left calf, right calf, dick, ball, booty hole.
I'm surprised if you
Right
don't start
foot,
listening
left
to
foot,
this
dick,
for your
ball, booty
morning
hole.
motivational speech.
But I love my booty hole. It's my booty hole. I take good shits. Ain't nothing ever been in it outside of that. God struck me. He did.
Oh my God.
In a debate.
That was the longest, most outrageous clip I've ever seen in my life.
At first,
I'm gonna catch you in the morning and it's gonna be like, Alexa, play my motivational speech.
Dick, ball, booty holes.
I love my dick, ball, and booty hole. Because I love myself. Don't be mad at me because I love myself. Nah, he did way too much.
Yeah, he did.
He's out here hanging out with Diddy.
He did exactly way too much. At first, I was with him. I mean, like, you know, it's his.
You were with him.
I mean, you know, I understood what he was saying. Like, it's his body. He can do what he want. He can show what he want. But at the same time, like, no, this is G-baiting because ain't no girl finna tell you to wear stockings. You got on stockings.
That's also too much.
Like, you got on stockings and you at a urinal and your cheeks out. Like, I mean, I understand.
Tragic.
I understand, like, you know, a girl may want a side cheek picture. I don't know what girl will. I don't know what girl asked for that picture, but
I've never
definitely
seen
know
a girl ask for an ass picture.
Exactly. So, I mean, I understand girls are trying to probably, like, slap it when they walk past you. They try to be funny like that. You be like, hey, ain't that type of content, ain't that type of party. You know, Sukiyana made that song, you know, eat whatever it is, but wearing stockings ain't it. Like that's you and I didn't even know what G-baiting was. Like, I didn't even know it was a real term. But as soon as this term I noticed the term, I typed it on YouTube. It's like
became your favorite.
It's like tons of videos on it. They over there talking about like Teen Wolf, how like they was over there G-baiting. They talk about like the Captain America.
I never watched Teen Wolf.
I never watched it.
You said you
I seen American Werewolf in Paris, but then you ever seen that movie?
No.
American Werewolf in Paris was fire, but then like I think Teen Wolf and the Teen Wolf. I think Teen Wolf was a movie. Then it came out a TV show. I remember it was a TV show, but I think they had I forgot what the other movie they had, but they had that all the girls fell in love with. I think they made like a different, like one or two or three of them. 3 different parts of the movies, but I never watched any of them. It was too long.
Trash.
I ain't care about any of that. But yeah, they say like this is G-baiting, like basically you taking pictures of
you don't want to go down a
incriminating way. You know, you taking pictures in like certain ways, and basically like only certain people will like this. So I mean, I don't know that many girls will like this. I was going down in the comments. I really don't see any girls that will like this type of stuff. But I really blame you people. I blame NLE Choppa. If he ain't tell me that his gangster music wasn't selling, and I should have known this. Once he made Shotta Flow number 14, I was like, he about to go the Diddy way. And that's exactly what he did. He started talking about slut me out and if I was a bad bitch.
It just seemed like he started catering towards his girl audience.
Yeah,
and
basically
your girl audience is also going to have your gay dude audience.
Pretty much.
You know, it's same audience, so
it just was crazy. I mean, and on top of that, I found after doing research, I found out like he did a whole show with the LGBTQ plus.
It's one thing to be secure with yourself, but I feel like there's also another thing to like overdo it. I feel like this is doing too much. Like it's one thing to do Playgirl and be like, oh, have like a gym photo shoot, you know, or like you're wearing like Under Armour or compression shorts or something. But like for him to wear stockings, like that's a little weird, dog. That's almost like the Akademiks joke. Like it's one thing to be joking and doing like an online chat, almost like a Call of Duty chat where it's like crazy random chat with the bros, but like that joke was too much. And it's like it's one thing to be secure in yourself, but this is too much. So this is about the same level as the Akademiks joke. So hopefully they both learn their lesson and learn just to turn it down a notch, man. Like just chill out just a smidge. You're doing just a little bit too much.
And then on top of that, like you're a rapper. So if you ever get in a beef with somebody, you automatically know what they're finna talk about.
They're gonna use this as the cover of their diss track.
Exactly. So like this.
You also got to think about that. And yeah, because I don't know if he really gives some beefs anymore, but yeah, that would be hilarious if someone used that.
It's like an easy layup. Like you can't beef with nobody no more. It's like worse than Drake. Like every time somebody beef with Drake like just cries and like tries to sue you. And like now
you act like he sued 1 million people. He's just sued the label.
He cried a lot of times. He cried against Pusha T too. But I mean with this,
no one even knows who Pusha T is.
Lies. But with this situation right here, like he was beefing with people before in the past about his whole little Grape Street gang thing he was doing, but in Cottonwood where he was from. But now
I'm sure it was Grape Street.
Disrespectful. But I mean,
there was a lot of graping going on.
Horrible. But after reading this whole Playgirl magazine article that he basically did, he was saying like he's trying to evolve. So like that's his whole thing that he's trying to do this year is evolve, and that's everywhere. Like
I don't understand. This is like Kid Cudi.
You think so?
Why did you evolving involve putting on a dress? What part of evolution is that? It's like, who's that Pokemon? A dude with a dress. And it's like, I don't I don't understand it. I don't know. It's like what Cat Williams says is true. It's like I'm waiting for you to put on a dress, co-host. I'm ready to go to the next level. I'm ready to get our own show.
You see Martin Lawrence?
Our own show on what's it called?
Comedy
Spotify. A Spotify contract.
All right, well,
come on, Spotify.
Nah, did you see Martin Lawrence was on the Breakfast Club and he was talking about the whole situation, how like dressing
He put
up,
on a dress.
Him putting on a dress and everything. He was like he ain't never see it like that as a like, oh yeah, I can like demasculate the black man by making him do whatever I want him to do. I make put on this dress and all this stuff. He never seen it like that. He just seen it as something that funny he can do that he can make money off of, and he made money off of it. So
I mean, because of course things are gonna be funny. But a lot of times, like, even if you watch some, like, Disney Channel stuff and other stuff that, like, you watch as a kid, some of the jokes in, like, kids' movies are actually meant for, like, the adults. And they go completely over your head.
Facts.
So I could just see it be, like, the same situation there.
Definitely. But y'all comment down below. Is NLE Choppa out here G-baiting? Or do you feel like, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with loving your dick ball and booty holes? If your dick ball and booty hole is, you know, this video gonna be, oh Lord, this is gonna, I feel like this episode.
We don't have a Patreon for this channel, cause we have a Patreon for crib reactions, for videos we can't do on YouTube, but we don't have that for this channel.
Hey man,
so I don't know what you're trying to pull. You're over here getting G-baited by
pray
Choppa.
We gonna pray on this episode,
Looks
man.
like he caught you in the spider web.
NLE Choppa,
you got Felix.
You better keep me out of that.
Oh, you're stuck in his web.
Disgusting. But speaking of stuck in the web, man, it looks like here Jaden Daniel's mama got him on lock, man. NFL star Jaden Daniel's mom, an agent, revealed that girls were her biggest concern when it came to what might have ruined his career. So we basically have a clip here from the Amazon Prime show, The Money Game, where they talk about to like college athletes and them basically getting the NIL money. And we're gonna play this clip, then come back and let you know some more details about this, because this is crazy how this mom is acting.
Now that Jaden is getting ready to take this next big step, what concerns you the most?
Why did show Meg Thee Stallion and Lotto?
Girls.
That's what she's concerned with.
Some girl out here, she's got Jaden Daniel's
choice,
wall,
who you picking?
and her mama said, hey, honey, you're going to be the one who's going to go get him. And I know that sounds crazy, but I guarantee there's someone out there who's trying to get their hooks into Jaden Daniels.
JD.
So thank God he got a mama like me, because it ain't happening.
I bet she did say something like that.
I mean, there you go. I mean, Jaden Daniels.
There you go.
Jaden Daniels already knew what his mom was going to be. What his mom was going to say. What his mom was going to say. So, I mean, it caught me by no surprise. I mean, a lot of moms are like this, especially when they have a star athlete for a son. I mean, you know what's funny? It's always when you go online, it's like this woman empowerment, like, oh yeah, women got their own money, they can do their own thing.
Yeah, my co-host always hates that.
No, I don't. Women got their own money, they can do their own thing. Women are educated too. It's more boss women out here. But as soon as they get a star athlete son, it's these bitches is gold diggers. Back the fuck up. I don't care.
God dang. Not on Patreon.
That's what.
We're still not on Patreon. We're on YouTube.
Oh Lord, we hour in, calls.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you an hour in.
Hey yo, but nah, I mean, how did you feel about this?
I feel like this is normal good mom behavior.
Uh-huh.
I feel like any people that are saying otherwise are reading too much into it. What other mom what would a mom want for her famous son besides him being like picking the right girl that wants him for the right reasons, that's not looking for a paycheck or not looking for a check by getting pregnant for 18 years?
Pretty much,
by
yeah.
child support. So she's just keeping her son's best interests at the front, and I think that's what any son would even want from his mom. So I don't think there's nothing wrong. Especially, he probably has. Seems like his mom's around all the time, so it seems like if he's gonna have a lady around, like a serious lady, that she'll see her and she's probably gonna vet her pretty good.
I mean, that's his agent, just like Lamar Jackson.
Oh yeah, that's his agent.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because she's all smart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I mean,
well, no. What do you think? What are they even complaining about? Because it's like she's smart, so she's like, I went to school, I earned this. I ain't gonna let some dumb little thotty come in here and ruin my son's career.
But girls got money too.
He's got to get an educated woman.
I mean, she don't want none of it. I mean, she doesn't want. You think she's saying she wants
an educated woman?
She's basically saying. I mean, the way she said it don't sound like an educated woman. It sounds like she said she don't want no woman.
She probably wants him to maybe focus on his career early on. But I mean, a lot of pro athletes, some of them get married between like 25 and 30.
True that.
Early 30s.
Yeah, that is true. But I mean, this whole TV show. I mean, this whole little Amazon TV show was when they were talking about the NIL money, and he was making like the most, like $2.2 million.
I mean, the NIL is killing it for all sports in college. It's like making it where it's almost like if you're a mid-level player, where you can make more money with the NIL than actually going pro. So it's giving programs a chance to develop teams, but also what's hurting it at the same time is the portal, because if you're not getting any playing time, or you feel like they lied to you about like it being your shot this next year, you can leave in the portal
like he did.
So there's also like no loyalty,
like Jaden Daniels did. He was on I think he was on Arizona State, left Arizona State, then he ended up going to the other school.
There you go.
So I mean, he did it, but I mean, to talk about like the girls and getting married in your late 30s, a lot of people did that. Like Michael Jordan, but he got divorced. He lost $168 million.
Well, that's where you also got to be smart, like especially with his mom being his own agent and the kind of lawyer. She would be probably smart enough to get him to have a prenup. Because people don't understand, like prenup. They think prenup is like it's ridiculous.
It is. Did you hear?
But like in a lot of prenups, like they still get compensated, and it's like it's not like if they're like together for multiple years, they get more money. It's not like that. It's just set at a very small sum amount that they get. Did
you hear the prenup that Chad Ochocinco and that
Rail
was finna do?
No.
She was oh man, it was crazy. She was like she wants all his money. She wants all his money from the Chad and Ocho show. She wants all that money. Then on top of that, she wants a clause in it that if he does cheat, he has to give her $500,000. And then on top of that,
didn't he break up with her?
Yeah, I mean they broke up.
I would have broke up with her.
But we used to talk about
doing too much.
Then he talk about marriage. Then she talk about if they do get a divorce, she wants $3 million alimony monthly.
He doesn't make that much. He's not making $3 million plus a month.
She said that this is what she wants.
This is why you can't trust women. This is exactly why.
His
mom is right. His mom is right. There's gold digging little 304s out here. She's trying to look for a payday.
And she makes a lot of money. She's on the WAG. She's on the WAG TV show. She's like a real estate agent.
A smart woman knows how the scallywag women operate.
Hey, see,
so she being smart.
That's what I told you in the beginning of this whole topic. Like, it's always this female empowerment until they get a son that's really finna be a star. Then the real truth come out. These chicks is gold diggers no matter what. They can be broke as broke. They can be smart as smart. It's still gonna be a girl out here like Chad Johnson girl. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, you know what's funny? You know how old she is? 37.
Chad Johnson's woman?
Yeah. How
old is he? Like 40?
He's like in his late 40s. And everybody,
no, Chad's not in his late 40s. He's not that old, is he?
He's like 40. It's like Chad.
No, that means
Chad Johnson is what? Let me see. Do this real fast. Johnson is 47.
Oh my God.
He's 18. Like it's 10 years apart.
Reality is a lie.
It's 10 years apart.
Chad Johnson shouldn't be that old. That means we're getting old. That means death's around the corner.
Side plan, but I mean he is, and on top of that, so he made $2.2 million in college. Right now, he's on a 4-year, $37.75 million contract with a $24.3 million signing bonus guaranteed.
Yeah, he's very good. So he's getting paid.
He's getting all. He's a second round pick, so he's getting all that money. So I mean, his mom is watching out for these women, man. These women is gold diggers. Like I said, Michael Jordan lost $168 million. Shaq lost $33 million.
Well,
remember Kobe?
Kobe
had to after that whole situation, he had to get her the whole ring.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. But that's like Dallas Mavericks center Derek Lively. His mom actually lived with him when he turned pro. because she didn't want him like having like random girls at the house and like getting somebody pregnant.
Gotta focus, man.
So it's like you ain't gonna bring no girl to the house, so you're gonna be focused on ball.
True.
So I mean, that's good. Moms is looking out.
Yeah, you don't want him to get tricked and finessed like Brandon Jennings did.
Especially like you don't want your son to be like a young player to be
Jalen
just,
Green?
like, be like 21, 22, 23 and get some random Instagram thought pregnant.
Like how Jalen Green got like Drea pregnant and everybody was clowning him or getting on her about that.
Yeah.
Or
Gilbert Arenas said to rub it in.
What's that girl name that I think not Brittany Washington or Brittany Renner?
PJ Washington's baby mom.
Yeah, PJ Washington.
From Dallas Mavericks as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that whole situation where like, I mean, they out there. I mean,
PJ's doing good. He got married to another girl.
Yeah,
I think he's had his second kid with her.
Yeah, she's pregnant right now with the second kid.
So it seems like he's got his family going good.
I mean, like Brittany Renner said she's a dummy, but it is what it is.
Well, it's crazy because it's like Brittany Renner was all mean to him. Now look, she's all like depressed and like
she's a Muslim now
and trying to find religion and all this stuff. And PJ's playing better than he's ever had on a winning team, and he's got a whole wife and family now.
So you think she got it hurt? That sounds like
she is scorned.
She is definitely a scorn. But y'all
comment
down below how y'all feel about this whole topic. Once again, is Jaden Daniel's mom being too much? You gotta let your son grow up and be a man one day. But speaking of football, man, it's time.
Not when he's making that much money.
It's time to talk about the Super Bowl coming up. The Philadelphia Eagles versus the Kansas City Chiefs, man. We got clips
February
right here.
9th.
Yep, February 9th, 2025 in New Orleans. People were saying the colors in the logo was going to match the team, and once again, they was right. It was red.
I mean, it is green, but it was like a neon
red.
green. It's like a Seahawk green.
So it's either
that is their red, though.
So it either would have been the Seahawks, the Eagles, or the Packers, I thought.
Yeah.
One of those three teams.
Yeah.
Or the Dolphins. No,
it
wouldn't be the Dolphins. I'm tripping. It'll be the Packers. Yeah, it'll be the Packers. It'll be the Packers.
The Panthers.
Eagles. Not the Panthers. Ain't no purple in there. But man, we got Patrick Mahomes.
What team does Trevor Lawrence play for?
Trevor Lawrence, the Jaguars.
The Jaguars.
Yeah, it could have been them two. No, it couldn't because they're in the same division. It wouldn't have been the Chiefs versus what's it called? They're the same division. But we got Patrick Mahomes right here basically predicting that this is going to happen. And we also got Jalen Hurts talking. We're going to play the video and I'll let you know some more interesting facts about the Super Bowl that's coming up.
We know we had to go on the road last year, but I promise you next year we'll be at home, and we're going for that three-piece. So don't forget it. Don't get it twisted. We're doing it. 3 times, first time in NFL history, we doing it. Love y'all.
We doing it.
Ooh, the Swifties. You might show love to the Swifties.
Jim, now we get to do something that's never been done before. Chiefs Kingdom, we're headed to New Orleans to make history.
Thank you, Clark.
We need to change our approach to all of this. Yeah, I don't play the game for stats. I don't play the game for numbers.
For the haters.
Any statistical approval from anyone else. And I understand that everyone has a preconceived notion on how they want it to look or how they expect it to look. And I told you guys that winning and success is defined by that particular individual, and it's all relative to the person. And what I define it as is winning. And so the number one goal is always to come out here and win.
Exactly.
Oh, my God. Jalen Hurts, who do you think you are?
A poet.
You think you're a champion?
He said, yes, exactly.
You getting stole. Patty Mahomes is taking you down. It's going to be 3-peat city. Saquon is going to have 2 fumbles and get injured.
You know it's going to be
Jalen Hurts
on his birthday?
is going to try to do it, and he's going to throw a pick, and he's going to cry on his birthday.
So all this on Jalen? I mean, all this on
birthday.
Saquon Barkley's birthday?
Yes.
That's disrespect.
And then the Giants will have the final laugh. Because, what's the difference of finishing second and 29th?
I mean, think about it. The Giants stopped the Patriots for completing the perfect season of being undefeated and winning the Super Bowl, and then we're gonna stop the first time ever in history three-peat.
That might be up there with
That's two NFC North teams stopping these these new generation. I don't know what I said.
Generational stats being broken.
Yep.
Yeah, these all-time history stats being broken. Yeah, I mean I love that's probably one of my favorite Super Bowls. The Giants beating Tom Brady and keeping him from the perfect season. You know, Eli Manning completely owned Tom Brady in the playoffs. But it's interesting to see. I'm not really a fan of either team. I know the Eagles are your team.
And Andy Reid.
You love Andy Reid and the Philadelphia Saquons. And but Patty Mahomes, I mean, is it manifest destiny that he gets the three-peat with Travis Kelce and Andy Reid?
I mean, they always said all they needed was the right team to have Saquon to use him. The Giants was misusing him, mistreating him. They got him labeled as injury prone. I mean, I do feel like he's injured right now.
We got a live stream you watching the game, and you got to
crying.
wear your Saquon jersey, and then you got to tie your Chiefs jersey shirt and like a head bandana.
But I already. Oh Lord!
So that way you can wear both.
True.
But it's like, honestly, prediction right here before we do the show, sneak preview. Who's winning this game?
Eagles.
You going with Eagles? It's gonna be your pick.
ELGES. Eagles. How she spelled it? You saw the video?
Oh my God, no! That's just how you spell it.
No, that's how the lady spelled it for real. It was like
no one knows what you're talking about. That's how my
everybody knows who she's talking about. I'm like, oh Lord. Keep going.
I'm gonna pick the Chiefs. I'm picking the Chiefs. I'm gonna pick them on the football Super Bowl show. Nothing is stopping the three-peat. Taylor Swift is here to be a part of three-peat history. ELGLES Eagles.
It was the Philadelphia mayor. She said it
7 days ago.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'll be on it.
You need to stop hitting the blinker.
Hey man, but I mean everybody's always hold on. Everybody's talking about the Chiefs, how like they don't feel like the Chiefs should have made it here because the whole ref situation. They feel like they paid off the refs. I mean,
there was a few questionable calls in key moments, like always. But
exactly.
What are you gonna do?
I see how everybody is trying to defend this, saying, "Well, if it's that easy, if you can just pay off everybody to win the game, then why are the Chiefs only the people allowed to do it?" I don't know.
It's not them. It's just like there's close calls in a lot of games, and a lot of times in big games, sometimes close calls will decide the game. But it just seems like the Chiefs, that they always get like the benefit of the doubt. Like every time it's a call that could go one way or the other, they get the call. Like
true,
the interception. Like it was an interception, and then the guy grabbed the ball. As it came down, and it was almost like a dual possession or no possession, and they just gave the Chiefs possession, and they got the first down instead of it being a pick.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then like the first down, everyone on TV said it. You can see the replays where they actually draw the line, and it shows that it looks like he did get it by like the nose of the ball, and but they didn't give it to him. And then they went down and scored.
And then when they played, I think they played the Texans, and then that's when they kept trying to call like helmet-to-helmet contact, but like or unnecessary reference to the QB. But I mean, they weren't even doing it.
Patrick Mahomes was flopping, and on the replays, they actually was no helmet-to-helmet on like those calls.
Yep. So they always give them the benefit of the doubt. I mean, I can't wait to see how they defend the tush push and Saquon Barkley because
I don't know if they have anything for Saquon because the Eagles with that running game, the number one thing against the offense is keeping them off the field. So if you can keep Patty Mahomes off the field by running Saquon, that may be the way to beat him.
True.
Because I don't know what the Chiefs, we'll have to look it up before the football show, what their rush defense is. I don't even know if they're a top 10 defense when it comes to the rush.
They definitely not a top 10 defense when it comes to the rush. And last time the Eagles played the Chiefs, it was the last Super Bowl. It was 38-35, and then the one before that was 25-22. I mean 25-22. So I mean they both were 3-point games. So hopefully, I mean,
they played in the regular season.
No, the Super Bowl.
I know they played in the Super Bowl, but they also play in the regular season. Like since then.
Nah, I don't think they played in the regular season. I don't remember how many games the Chiefs lost. I don't think they lost that many games this year. So,
well, and that's the thing with the Chiefs is like their record was good, but we always felt that they were way worse than the record.
Facts.
Because like a lot of the games, like even against bad teams, they were getting questionable calls against bad teams to beat against teams that were like not even good. So honestly, the Chiefs have not really been impressive at all this year, but they've kind of like found themselves in the Super Bowl again.
True.
That's why a lot of people say like it's fixed, like it's rigged. They rig it because of betting, so that way that they always come out on top. But I really have no idea, but I think they're going to give Mahomes
a third ring.
Mahomie the three-peat.
I mean, so that means he's going to be,
Jalen Hurts will be 0-2 in the Super Bowl.
Jalen Hurts will be 0-2 in the Super Bowl. Josh Allen will be 0-4 versus Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. Then on top of that, this is going to be Patrick Mahomes' 5th Super Bowl appearance, so he's already tied with John Elway. And then my dog Andy Reid. This is his 6th time appearance in the playoffs. So he's tied number 2 with Don Shula. Only one above him is Bill Belichick. So then eventually he's going to be the best coach to ever play football. Best coach ever to play football. Then you already know that means Bill Belichick has to come back from North Carolina to get his record back.
Oh my God! If he's still alive,
Pete Carroll came back.
They always come back.
Horrible.
Baby, come back.
All right, well, speaking of baby comeback, man, we got time for basketball. My Cole's favorite topic, man. It looks like take it over.
We got the NBA All-Star starters announced in the West and the East. They did the all kinds of voting. They had the fan vote.
Mm-hmm.
The fan vote counted for 50%.
Yes.
And then it was the players 25%.
Uh-huh.
And then what was the other 25%? Media, other 25%. A lot of people were really mad that LaMelo Ball was snubbed, and I would say I'd have to agree with that from the starters. I was actually surprised that Curry was named starter, but it is in San Francisco, so of course he's starting, so that makes sense now. Plus, Luka missed too much time with injuries, so you got to give the nod to Steph. But let's go ahead and check out the clip, and then we'll talk about it.
Do you like the new All-Star game changes?
Players have ruined All-Star Weekend. It's their fault that this is happening. You think Adam Silver and the NBA want to be huddling for weeks, if not months, trying to come up with different formats for All-Star Weekend? All you have to do is go out there and play with effort and not have it be a glorified layup line or shooting contest.
This generation of players are spoiled and soft, okay? Adam Silver in the NBA has put in the in-season tournament, they put in the play-in tournament, and now they're reconstructing the All-Star game, right? Because guys are not competing.
It's a collective ideology. It's a mentality amongst the players. Until that changes, you're never going to get anything that looks remotely competitive or even like natural, like real basketball.
The players have to buy in on this being an important moment for the league.
Yeah.
And unfortunately right now, the goalpost has shifted to postseason, and that's all they care about.
That is everyone cares about. Man, but I'm hyped. Let me go ahead and get to where they go with the West. We'll get back to that. So we have LeBron, of course. LeBron's, 40 years old and still doing it. So he's going to get the nod. Curry's going to get the nod. Joker's been having an excellent season. And then KD did get the nod, even though Phoenix has kind of been up and down, mostly down.
True.
But I forgot. I think
Cunningham?
The biggest snub for the West, I'm going with Victor Wembanyama.
Ooh, I mean, yeah.
Wemby.
I mean, yeah. Or Anthony Davis. You got to say Anthony. I mean,
Nah.
He's been healthy even a lot more this season.
I would still take Joker over AD for center.
Okay.
And then for power forward, even though Wemby plays mostly center, he's really has a body and build of a power forward. I would have Wemby have been the power forward. And then LeBron at the 3. Shea at the 2 and Curry at the 1, but really Shea would be the 1, Curry at the 2.
No Norman Powell, like
no, it's
Charles Barkley said?
Not good enough. Nope.
I mean, he has been improved. He's like one of the most improved, I would say. But I mean, yeah, with this whole All-Star, this NBA All-Star lineup, don't forget. Remember, this All-Star game is gonna be a lot different. It's gonna be 4 teams.
Like a little tournament.
It's like a little tournament. 3 of the teams are gonna be I think they're gonna start picking a team soon. Who's gonna be on what team, and then the 4th team's gonna be like the rookie rising stars.
Yeah, like what's it like the best of the freshman sophomore? I think.
Yeah, best of the freshman sophomore. They have a team, and I think that's gonna be ran by Candace Parker. But
any other comments on the West before we talk about the East? Do you agree that Wemby was snubbed?
Yeah,
that
Wemby
Katie should have been left off.
Yeah, Wemby was
His
definitely
stats is way better.
Wemby was definitely snubbed. He has been balling out here. I mean, he's averaging like what 2-3 blocks a 3 to 4 blocks a game.
I think 3 points.
And then on top of that, look at the Spurs now. I mean, I think last year they only won like 19, 20 games, and right now they already passed that.
Yeah,
so,
they're staying around 500.
Yeah, so I mean they're gonna blow past what they had last year, and then on top of it, with the rumors going on with them maybe getting De'Aaron Fox,
make a push for the play-in.
That can definitely make them a push for the play-in. Then they'll knock out the Mavs.
No, they won't.
I mean, you don't think
they're
so?
They're not that good.
What?
Nah, but let's see. Yeah, we went through the starters. Now let's go about the East starters. We got Donovan Mitchell, Giannis, Big Cat, Brunson, and Tatum. It should have been Jaylen Brown. What are they talking about?
Trash. Jaylen Brown, not that guy, man.
No, in the East, it definitely should have been LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball is way better, like 100% better than Donovan Mitchell. I would have had Brunson, LaMelo Ball, and I'm fine with, Giannis for sure. Yeah, Big Cat's been the best center for sure. Would you had a Tatum or somebody else?
I mean, I would have had Tyrese Maxey.
Tyrese over Tatum.
Play with effort.
No, over Tatum.
And not have it be a glorified
no, over Jalen Brunson.
Let me see here. It's gonna show the snubs.
Yeah, I have him over Jalen Brunson. Also, I mean, Donovan Mitchell, he's all right. I mean, I really don't like him. He's always
see that snub.
Oh, Anthony Edwards. No,
he's good, but not snub. Good, but not snub. Probably an all-star. Good, but not.
I mean, they both.
Yeah, Paulo.
They both been balling.
Kyrie will be an all-star for sure, but not a starter. Yeah, I would say you could take Paulo from Orlando over Jason Tatum.
Evan Mobley's been balling out. They've been saying how much he's been improving this year also. So, I mean, it's just a lot of people that I thought could have been the starters that's not. I mean, I'm surprised that Cade Cunningham isn't starting. I mean, like look at the Detroit Pistons. You never talk about the Detroit Pistons ever,
they're
and
still
now
they're still like
they're winning.
Like the Spurs. They're like hovering around 500, but they're not like just complete garbage.
True, I mean, but they're winning, and on top of that, this isn't the full list. I mean, we still have the reserves, the reserve players still to be named and chosen. So
yeah, the coaches just decide that, right? This doesn't go off of anything else for the reserves.
Yeah, the coaches get to decide that. I mean, LaMelo Ball won't
better make Kyrie a reserve, or someone's getting punched.
Horrible. I mean, LaMelo Ball won't be on it because he just recently got injured earlier this week.
He still might be named if he's healthy enough. By the time he might play, but if not, then they'll name someone else.
He's gonna get replaced by Tyrese Halliburton.
Oh my god,
he be balling. I seen him drop like 6 threes in Paris versus the Spurs.
He had one good game. He been mediocre this season, and he sucked like the whole second half of last year after killing it the whole first half.
What about Ja? I'm surprised Ja Morant for the West. But
he's gonna be back up. Ja will be an all-star. Yeah, he'll be a backup.
He definitely have to be a backup because like you said, this is gonna be in San Francisco, so you gotta have Steph.
So yeah, you either Paulo or Jaylen Brown over Tatum.
Hell nah, Tatum's the truth. But Paulo is nice. Paulo is definitely nice. But moving on to not nice, man. It looks like here, man, Cam Newton is not being nice out here, man. He's out here talking crazy. Ever since he talked to that doctor lady who basically exposed him for being a
Royce
woman.
Reed?
Not Royce Reed. The other one is Dr. Cheyenne girl. I forgot her name. But yeah, ever since she exposed him for being basically a predator, basically treating women wrong. Cam Newton's been going crazy. He first started with Jason Whitlock with the whole Joy situation where like Jason Whitlock was basically just saying like I had to get away because she had that peanut butter skin and them milk jugs. I know my weakness. And then Cam
how he went like kind of like a little over the top on his video.
Yeah,
he did. That's not a lie.
He went over the top, and then Cam Newton had to be the one to come on and be like, Tubby, you ain't the one that you ain't gonna never be able to see that peanut butter skin. You ain't gonna never be the one. I'm like, you ain't have to make a video just to shit on him. I mean, like, he probably never had a chance. He glad he
was
never
probably
had a chance.
Yeah, he was being funny, but again, he's like Akademiks. Just went too far.
Exactly. So he did that with the whole thing. He went too far with that, and now he's going too far again. This time he has Dwight Howard's baby mother, Royce Reed, on his new and updated podcast, and looks like here a lot of athletes saying you breaking bro code. J.R. Smith calls Cam Newton hella corny for asking Royce Reed if Dwight Howard rainbow. Play the video, Cole.
I've never liked that.
I mean, we already here. Fuck it. Is he gay?
Is he gay?
I think he's curious.
Have you ever witnessed him in some gay shit? Curious is one thing, but you ever witnessed him on some gay shit?
I have never witnessed him doing it, but
No. Because that's a strong, out of all this shit that we're talking about, because you can't say that without.
Well, I don't want to say, okay, you ever been in a house where you're like, how did we all get here? You know, like it is such a variety of people. And like you would never probably even speak in like just the regular world. It was like that. And this was at party night. And let's even back up a little bit. Christine had left because she found out that Dwight and I had started messing around. She had no idea. And he tried to pull us into the room to have a meeting. And he said, y'all want to pull out y'all toys? And she was like, what? You know? And I was like, what the fuck? Because that was his introduction into trying to have one of them. No, well, I guess, yeah. But I was saying the polyamorous thing.
Okay.
Yeah. But
that's still a threesome.
I know, but I
okay.
Well, yeah, if he's asking about toys. But anyway, she ended up leaving, like, I think the next day, because she, like, lost it. I was laughing. I thought the shit was funny, because I was like, why would you even try me like that?
Was you intrigued?
No. And I've had a threesome, but no.
With him?
No.
Ouch. Damn.
That's a lie. Yeah.
You did?
I did.
I was about to say. Thank you for that.
That's a lie.
Okay. But
only him?
Huh? No.
Ouch.
I've had two. But I don't lick marbles. I don't lick marbles.
Wait, we done talked about it all. When you say marbles, what the fuck is you talking
Like,
about?
I'm not ever going down on a girl. I'm never.
That's a.
Let's put the wine down for a second, because at times like this, we need to take a shot of the.
God dang, you try to kill our audience's ears.
Oh Lord, that was loud. But I mean, this was just so disrespectful. It was nasty work. So like I said, man, Cam Newton first went at Jason Whitlock. Now he's going after Dwight Howard. I mean, it's not making sense at all. Dwight Howard and Cam Newton both live in Atlanta, Georgia, so I know they know each other.
He must just not like him.
Exactly, because the way about this interview and the way this interview was done, a lot of people were like defending Royce Reed, saying like, "Oh, Dwight Howard was trying to silence her for years, taking away a lot of her jobs and opportunities. It's only right that she can do this." But at the same time, I watched the interview. It's a 2-hour interview. Only like 15 minutes of it is about like her and like what cheerleading is and her trying to get a dance studio. Then like after that, it's just a long drawn out like, what you know about Dwight Howard? How long y'all been dating? Or what did he do to you? Or did he mess with man? How many man was it? Yada yada yada. And it's just nasty work because she really doesn't have anything to say. I understand how she's mad and pissed off because he tricked her into signing this crazy NDA that she had, like, it was to death. What? It was like to death. Like she had
the NDA for life or what?
It was the NBA for life. Like she couldn't talk about the kid. She couldn't talk about him. Couldn't be around anybody that was talking about him.
She's doing it for now.
Because he said basically what happened.
Got broke or something.
Basically got broke because he made a new NDA, and then that one basically voided this one. So now she can say whatever she wants. She can talk. She can make a tell-all book if she wants. And it looks like she's definitely gonna be doing that because she wants to get that dance studio #1.
I feel like it's a little bit of a people where I could understand the shade on Cam Newton. I like Cam Newton. I like him when he played. I thought he was funny. But this seems wrong here because I think Cam Newton himself was often critical of the media and how they would discuss or talk about him, or sometimes that they were too hard on him or went too personal on him, and that he didn't like that. And now that Cam Newton's on the media, he's out here trying to put another man down. So it definitely seems like, dude, you literally complained about this when you were playing, and now you're part of the media. You're gonna go after an ex-player and air out his dirty laundry like this. Like there ain't no bro code with professional athletes. Like you're literally selling your soul for clicks. Like
basically,
literally just don't care, or you must hate this person to have his ex on there and basically have like a 2-hour blast session on Dwight Howard about how bad he is, that he possibly is, assault or do this or do that. Is he bi-curious or like weird or all that stuff?
That's basically what the whole interview was about. Just basically slandering Dwight Howard. So, I mean, everybody kind of already knew this, but especially since the other allegations that's been coming out about Dwight Howard, how like he was doing things, and even though those cases were dropped, I mean, we still read it, we still know. He hasn't spoken.
The stories were crazy.
He hasn't spoke about it at all anywhere, podcast, newspaper, anywhere. So we'll never know.
I think it's just better if he doesn't address the allegations.
You think so?
And then like what's funny is like if people in the comments they'll be like, "Hey Dwight, do you do this? Are you into this weird stuff?" And he's like, "Why do you care about what I'm into? Like, why does it matter to you?" And he'll literally like comment that back.
Yep.
So Dwight Howard has a crazy life.
Yes, Dwight Howard has a crazy life. I mean,
J.R. Smith tried to stand up and call him out, and then what did Cam say? Like he's not hard to find or something.
Yep, that's basically what he said. He said, he said he doesn't go back and forth in the comments. I'm not hard to find. I mean, Dwight Howard ain't hard.
How tall is Cam Newton?
It's like 6'4", 6'5". He's like more buff than J.R. Smith.
Yeah, he's more dense than JR for sure. Like, yeah, because JR's 6'6".
Yeah, he's like an inch or two taller.
Like
than,
you forget, like you think
Cam.
football players are huge, and you're like, that's like a point guard in the NBA. That big linebacker would be a point guard.
True.
So
Ben
yeah,
Simmons.
Yeah, Cam Newton. I don't know. I mean, JR. I think JR could take him, to be honest. JR matches crazy.
Him and LeBron gonna jump him.
You just say anything is possible. You don't want a Henny JR, especially
Definitely
now
not.
that Amon Shumpert's divorced. It might go all Knicks tape on him. Beat him up.
I can definitely see that, but I mean, y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this whole situation with Cam Newton. Do you feel like he just nasty for what he was doing,
Yes.
or do you feel like it's just business? And Dwight Howard had it coming.
He had all the fixes.
All right. Well, speaking of fixes, man, look at what like we fixing it in the show. We got the new music.
Coz, if you say that in any podcast going on from this point on, you're getting judo chopped in the neck. Just so you know, and so you're not surprised when you get what's up. It's not the end of the show. It is the last section of the show, which is the music section.
Okay.
You can say it's the end of the show when we showing QR codes.
All right. So you talking
I'm
about
gonna take you out like Spike.
Okay, then take out this TFTC playlist.
All right, so let's make sure you stay in tune with Music Mix number 5. We got THF Baby dropping his new Traumatized music videos. We're adding all kind of music videos, and y'all need to make sure you actually move over to Music Mix number 5 now. Y'all got all the views up on Music Mix 1 through 4, but the Music Mix 5 got low views, so you got to know that
we need the views.
The music videos we are adding to the new playlist, so make
Facts.
sure you add 5 and not just keep listening to 1 through 4. But let's go ahead and jump to my co-hosts. Oh, no, not my co-hosts. The new music lineup.
Exactly, man. With
Is
the
this
new
all
music,
songs?
Yes, a lot of songs.
Mainly songs.
The new music lineup, man. That new No Cap drop. The the remix to One Take Freestyle with 1900 Rugrat and Kodak Black. That song is fire.
My coach cried the
That
first time
Central
he watched
C
it.
is fire. D Baby, that sensitive song is out. Uncle Murder dropped that tape. Y'all definitely check that out. I mean, yeah, it's a couple good songs dropped there. Not that many dope albums, I would say, that came out this week. But I mean, the year just started, so a lot more music should be coming out soon. I just heard Wayne maybe putting out a new The Carter series, so I definitely can't wait on that. But it's time to talk about my music pick of the week. He tearing up the streets. He tearing up the UK streets, man. This is my dog Central C, man.
Central C.
Can't Rush Greatness.
What happened? I thought you had 2 music picks.
Nah, I erased it.
Why?
I don't know. I ain't finna talk about it. So
I
yeah,
know.
so Can't Rush Greatness. I mean, album is amazing. He's really basically open. He's talking about his life. He's talking about like his friends, losing his friends due to money. And
The song with Lil Durk is the best song on the album.
Oh my God, it's a horrible song. But I mean, if you want to say, I mean, that song, Truth and Lies with Durk, I mean, my coach said it's one of the best songs
No,
there.
the one with 21.
The one with 21 Savage is fire. He definitely has a video for that one. And he has the video with Little Baby, Band for Band. Everybody definitely knows that song.
But you know who's not going band for band with?
Who?
What's that, A-Witch or?
Oh, A-Witch. Yeah, he is beefing with this rapper called A-Witch.
I don't think it's A-Witch. A-Witch is that girl rapper.
A-Titch?
A-Titch. Yeah,
A-I-T-C-H.
Yeah.
A-T-I-C-H.
You got it. That's it. A-Titch.
It's one of those names. So like, yeah, he's beefing with Central C, saying Central C got ghostwriters. He ain't really write a real song since 2022. So, what you gonna say?
Well, we know, because I'll be writing for Central C.
Oh Lord, you don't be writing for nobody. But yeah, once again, y'all comment down below if y'all heard the new Central C album, man. I'm telling you, you will definitely will like it. He's very open, very vulnerable. He talks about a lot of good stuff, hood stuff, and a song.
You like his open, vulnerable side?
Nah. And also, he has a song called, I can't even find it on here. It's like Clover or something like that. It's a fire song. Y'all definitely gotta listen to it. But moving on to my co-host pick of the week, man. He got 2 songs.
Got the double single release. We got THFG Baby dropping Traumatized. The YouTube video is out. And No Limit Far Out, a.k.a. Big Op, dropping F 'em Up Volume 2, the single. Check out both of these songs. I have Apple Music, so this is how they are listed on Apple Music. So you make sure you check that out. A couple of my Chicago friends dropping epic drill bangers. Go support them. But you also need to support by commenting, and subscribing. Checking us out on Twitter, a.k.a. what used to be known, Twitter, X,
yes,
a.k.a.
X.
Twitter. Papa O'Block, Felix Supreme 305. Y'all know the drill. But there is the QR codes for all of our channels. TikTok is still alive. So you guys keep dropping TikTok clips, codes.
Definitely.
Got the QR code for the reaction channel, the QR code for this channel on Instagram. But that's pretty much it.
It's time to end the show. It's time to drop the beat, DJ Gummy Bear.
You're DJ Gummy Bear.
Hey, yo, but like my co-host said, man, make sure y'all check out the QR codes on TikTok, man. Tales from the Crib on TikTok. Crib Reactions on Instagram. Also, Tales from the Crib 210 on Instagram. But it's time to dance our way out of here, man. All this messiness got me tired. But hey, man, it's your boy Felix Supreme 305 with my co-host
Chico Grande Chico 2 times. DJ Shooter McGavin, baby.
Boom, 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 boom.
That's DJ Gummy Bear. Don't get it twisted.
The hate gon' hate.
We rocking with us.
So we rocking with you.
We rocking with you.
See you mañana.
Peace. Oh, no football episode this week. That'll be next week. We'll have a Super Bowl episode. So check out for that next week with RealGood_Doty. Full Super Bowl breakdown. Comment who's winning. Eagles, Chiefs. #Eagles, #Chiefs. Chico Grande, Felix Supreme. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.